Hello, everybody. I'm back. Sorry. I'm gonna keep trying to make this work. I don't know what's going on with Minecraft. It wants to shit itself. Um, I'm gonna, we're gonna try our best. Hold on. Let me switch over and see if I can get it to work again. Does it work? Okay, we're fine. It seems like for some reason, anytime I move off of fucking OBS, we're just not gonna touch anything anymore. Everything works the way it's supposed to. Uh, Let me make sure the music's working. For me, anyway. How's everybody doing? I don't know how many of you are actually here. Welcome. Oh, it does work. Okay, everything's fine. Is everything fine again? Oof. No. Good. Are we good? Can I do this and have this conversation without you fucking murdering me? Alright. Are we okay? I have no idea because if I get out of this, it might break my fucking game. Hold on, I know how to tell. I really apologize. This is so appropriate for fucking a live stream. I hit affiliate. Fucking game. My computer fucking crashes. And so it's perfect for me. Alright, we're all good? I think we're all fine. Everything looks like it's running smoothly. Making sure the game doesn't just freeze on me. Alright, I think we're fine now. Alright, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. This is technically the first stream I have since I've hit affiliate. It is nice to meet you all. As you guys can see, there's definitely a lot of new stuff. Most of it is absolutely not put together, and I apologize for that, but that's normal for me. You should guys get used to that. Also, there's a fucking chest somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Um, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about all the new stuff that we're getting now and adding, and what's going to happen from now on. So, I've hit affiliate. That's great. We've hit our goal. I wasn't even expecting to do that anytime soon. I would like to start off by honestly saying thank you so much from all of you, because there is no way in hell I would have got this far without a single one of you actually showing up for my stream. And it is so nice that you did that. And I hope you guys continue to do that, because honestly, that'd be fucking great. That's kind of what I built this for in the first place, was to entertain you guys as I fumble around a video game, because that's kind of what I like doing. A lot of stuff got added. I kind of want to talk about my experience of how this entire trip has gone so far. It is very interesting because when I started this sort of journey, I guess, it was mostly kind of for me to I was just like, hey, I like playing video games. I'm doing it anyway. I might as well make a Twitch account and a YouTube account to just record. And oh, Vlad became a that's great. I don't even know if I have the actual notifications for that up. It does not look like I do. Ah, okay. Well, thank you for the subscription, Vlad. I guess I have to fucking uh, I'll mark that down. I have to fix that so I have alerts set up for those. I was not aware that I didn't. It's good to know. That was actually something we'll get into. Um, I got into this because I liked playing video games and I wanted to basically play, and I thought it'd be cool to do that with you guys watching. I didn't really have, like, it wasn't one of those things where I jumped in and I was like, hey, I want to make money. That's my main goal. I actually don't need to do that. I kind of was just like, hey, I want to just do this for funsies and kind of like a hobby kind of situation. And so that's kind of what I started to do. While I was doing that, and I started that years ago, and that's kind of what I did. I was like really sporadic, off and on, wasn't really focused. I kind of played whatever the hell I wanted. It was not organized and it wasn't streamlined. But that was fine to me at the time because I was like, oh, that's exactly the point I was trying to make. Um, that's kind of, I didn't have a like hitting affiliate was kind of a goal, but it was like a loose one. It wasn't really one. It wasn't. I call it. I say it was a goal I had, but it wasn't one I was actually like trying to achieve seriously. I was just. It was just there, and I was like, I guess I'll hit it eventually. And as time went on, I was like, I tried to take it. I like try to get it more seriously. I guess I wanted to put more effort into it, or I wanted to take what I was doing more seriously, but I also didn't know how to go about it. And then so I was like going through YouTube channels and was like watching like other Twitch streamers talk about what they did. And then I started grinding really hard and really aggressively like they said you should. And then I was like trying to like promote myself on social media like they say you should. But then I stopped having fun doing it. And it was like it got to the point where I got I started dreading to do streams, and it was really really upsetting, and it was like it became really sluggish, and I wasn't having fun anymore. I was just playing games to play games, but I wasn't actually playing them because I wanted to. And so it became really spotty. I stopped playing. I stopped streaming regularly. I stopped having a schedule. I stopped playing steady games, and I eventually just evolved till I was like taking hiatuses. Um, and I wasn't having fun anymore, and it was like really upsetting. And I didn't understand why. Also, I like how it tells me it needs to do sound alerts for the subscriptions, but I actually don't know um, where to go because it doesn't actually tell me anymore. So yeah, I took a hiatus. I took several months off. I was burnt out, and I wanted to take the time to like clear my head. Oh, I can't do that because it's an icy area. Ooh, interesting. I might have to lay some torches down. Spudster, what's up? Yeah. Hey, welcome to the stream. It's the first stream after I've hit affiliate. It's nice. We're actually talking about it. And talking about the journey and stuff I've gone through to get to this point. So I hope you don't mind listening to the drug up conversations. I'm also playing Minecraft because this is like the one game I can kind of play. Yeah, it's fucking fun. I actually don't have a lot of stuff set up, but it's a conversation for later in a minute. Diego, what's up? You're like flipping out. But yeah, after I took a couple months hiatus, I like came back to this, and I like sat down. I was like, okay, I need to go back to my roots. I need to go back to what I was doing this for in the first place, which was having fun, and stop trying to make this into a job, and like because that's not what I'm trying to do right now. And that's what I did. I fixed the schedule issue by like trying to stream every night because that was the easiest way to do it. I started focusing on one game, which recently has been the Borderlands series, but Vlad here has been sick. So I'm playing Minecraft instead of Borderlands and talking about this. And yeah, I found doing this, taking that hiatus, coming back, and like climbing that peak has been a lot easier. I also found that hitting affiliate was a lot easier as well. It skyrocketed in the last like month. I went from having like a 1.4 average viewer count to just skyrocketing to 3 in like less than a month, and it was like, I realized that was what was holding me back in the first place, was like trying to do all the extra stuff. So now I've hit affiliate, and I I'm happy. I'm so happy about doing that. It's the first time in a while that what are the requirements for affiliate? It was like 50 followers. You have to stream a certain number of days consecutively. But the big thing was, you had to have like 3 consecutive viewer counters. Like the average of viewers that you have had to be like 3. Last night on my last stream, I hit 3.12. Which means I hit the requirements. I had set up everything this morning, payment wise, but I haven't actually done anything else for stuff like bits, subscriptions. I haven't really done emotes. I haven't really done anything for that because I don't know what I'm able to do. I don't know what there is out there because I've never thought I'd hit this point. Let's see. I want to. Where's my crafting table? Oh, my crafting table is somewhere way over here. So we're on peaceful, so I don't have to deal with mods because I kind of just wanted to build and stuff while we had this conversation. Ooh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. But yeah, so something big things occurring, yeah. So I've got to sit down probably on an off day when I'm not streaming and kind of figure through all that stuff out and figure out what I want to do. I do want to say this like up front is I don't have anything set up for the tiers for subscriptions yet because I don't have anything. I plan to make stuff probably is probably my best bet. It's kind of what I'm probably going to focus on doing is getting everything kind of finalized and set up. One of my biggest things is though is before I actually get into that is like deciding kind of how I want things to go in my community essentially. For me personally, I started this for people to come and watch me just goof around and play video games. It was never intended to be like, hey, I want to do this to make it full time or be like make a ton of money for it and squeeze as much as I can from people who watch me. I don't really care for that kind of stuff. That's not what I wanted the direction it to be, and that's not what I plan to do. For example, a lot of my for the subscription stuff, the only thing I have anything for the subscriptions is tier 1, which is pretty much the basics of the emotes that Twitch gives you. That is honestly all that I have set up for the subscriptions is the tier 1 stuff, and that is because mostly I don't have stuff for tier 2 and tier 3, so I don't think it's worth making people pay for those. And it also would make me too uncomfortable because it's not subscribing's weird because it's like I'm not going to stop you if you want to do it. That's your prerogative. You won't get a lot for doing the other tiers, and not yet anyway, because I haven't gotten anything set up. And it's probably going to be something I slowly add in as we stream for the next couple months, because I have to like work on getting that accomplished. So eventually there will be stuff for tier 2 and tier 3. I just don't know what that is for. I also know like for Bitwise, I don't have anything set up for that, for the stickers and my little thingamajigs for my extensions, mostly because I kind of like the idea of that you guys still get that stuff for free anyway for right now until I have stuff done. I think mostly what I'll do for bits and subscriptions, especially at the higher tiers, is for emotes and everything, I'll have custom stuff done through Artist, and then those will be through the higher tiers, so you have to pay for very specific custom emotes and stuff, like I assume what most streamers do, because that's kind of what, like I said, most streamers do that kind of stuff, so it's kind of normal. Oh, I just put this on my left hand. And that's fine by me. I feel like that's great. I don't want to push people to subscribe if you follow.
Spudzer played Bonk for 0 bits.
Yeah, see? I keep it at 0 bits because I don't see a point of charging you. It feels weird to be like, hey, that costs a bit now. That's not fair because, honestly, I don't have the community for that. And that's kind of just stops you guys from being able to do it as freely as you want. And that's not what I want. I want you guys to have fun because that's what you're here for, is to have fun, to sit here and watch me have a fun stream, and to be a part of that, to have conversations with me. And I hate the idea of shoving everything that would make that fun behind a massive paywall. I know that in the future, sure, I'll add bits, prices to things because it makes me money, and it is nice to make a little bit of side cash, but for right now, for a lot of the stuff, I don't see a reason for it at the moment. I think it'd be nice that you guys can do the things you were always able to do before I hit affiliate. The only thing that matters for me is nothing much changes, honestly. Not for the time being. Once I have a community set up, I have custom emotes, custom little alerts, and stuff like that. I'll like add it, bits, prices, and stuff. But at the same time, I'm not going to be overpricing things. I never will. And it's something I probably never will because I don't see the point of. What is Is there lava over here? I want to explore this area. And the snow. And that I think that's kind of gonna be like my gotta create a community on Discord. I do have a Discord page. I think I do have to fix it through uh through Twitch because the link on my Discord is broke, or I deleted it because it was broke. That's another thing. Is like things I won't do. Currently I have the ability to add ads. Not doing that right now. I won't probably do ads for the longest time because that kind of hurt. That's not what you guys are here for. Like, I don't want to have you guys to fucking sit here once an hour that I stream listening to a minute-long ad or a several 30-second ads just to watch me stream, because that's not fair for you guys. And I don't care for the small amount of money it would get me to do that at this time. I rather eventually, yeah, I'd probably turn it on and have like have it set to like every couple hours do an ad, because I mean that's what everybody does, and I feel like that's a future thing. It's like probably like it's weird because it's like if I get like a community going and have like a community Discord is something, but I won't shove that behind a paywall because that's not fair for you guys, and that wouldn't be fun. So I'd rather have it where you guys can have a community Discord and you can join for free, and then you can have chats with me off screen while I'm at work, because I still work full time. That's like a big caveat for me, I think, is this isn't a full-time job for me. I don't need the money is the biggest thing, and why I decide that I don't want to add ads and I don't want to have like huge have everything behind a paywall, because I work full time. My money is coming through a whole separate income source, and it has been since well before since I started this. The only reason I think the only time I think I would actually do like paid bit prices, like I said, is if I get custom stuff done, and it would be like a way of making my money back. But it'd also be like super cheap, because I want you guys to do the emotes and the bits, the alerts and stuff, because that's fun for you guys. I also would like to hear what you guys would love to see me add to the stream, because I would like to include you guys' input and your desires, so that that's exactly what you want to have while you watch me do stuff. You guys can have your own stuff that you can play with. And that entices you guys to come along. Actually, I need to find coal. I definitely want to build here. I want to build a nice, like, Viking cabin. But I'm collecting resources. Yeah.
Spudzer played YET for 0 bits.
Yeah, because that's funny. I like you guys playing with the sound bits, playing with the little stickers. I don't want to put those behind paywalls because that's not fun for you guys, because that means that you guys would have to pay for that, and that's just not fun for me. I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to enjoy it. I want you guys to be able to come here and feel like you belong here. That you can, like, there's no, like, I want an open community, essentially. That's the kind I want to develop. I want an open community that can feel like they can come here and not have to do it because, and not expect to have to pay to get what they came here for. I don't want them to feel like they need to subscribe to keep sticking around to get extra bits, because I want it to be optional. If you want to subscribe, that's, like I said, it's up to you. Eventually, I don't have anything right now, so it's kind of a waste, so I wouldn't suggest it. Eventually, I'll have stuff, and I'll let you guys know when I actually add that stuff, and I'll be like, hey, if you guys want this kind of cool stuff, I had custom stuff done, and you guys can, it's locked under this tier, but more often than not, a lot of the stuff in the beginning I'll add will be in tier 1, because honestly, you guys, it makes me uncomfortable when you guys subscribe. And I know that tier 1's like the cheapest, even though like the other tiers too, like I know for the higher tiers, it actually isn't that expensive. And that's like the argument is like anyone can pay for any of the tier subscriptions, but that's not the point. That's not the community I want to raise, where I want you guys to be able to come here and be like, hey, I want to be able to do all these bits, all these alerts and stickers, and not have to pay for any of them. And that's cool, because that's what I want you to do. I want you guys to be able to feel safe. I want you guys to be able to feel like you can kind of be who you want to be. I don't have a judgment, and I want my community to be developed where you don't have to feel like you have to be judged for who you are and what your preference is, because that's not important. I'm gonna do this because I can't find coal. I could probably climb this mountain and find coal, and that's what's important to me. Finding, uh, because that's what like one of the key things was is like developing what your community is meant to be and your brand, and it's for me it's I'm the my about page is pretty much it. It's I'm a dude who likes playing video games, and for the rest of you guys, I kind of stream because it's fun to have you guys watch, and it's nice to have conversations with you guys. I do enjoy talking to people on stream. It's really fun. I love to learn about you guys. I love to learn where you're from, what your lives are like, what it was like when you guys grow up, like how it was in your childhood, your families, what they do. It's so much fun to have like conversations with people while I'm playing these games and learning so much about them, about you guys, and like developing like almost like developing a relationship where you guys have the enjoyment to come up to my streams and you can have these chats and you can come here and like you could tell me about your days. You could tell me about I would love to hear about how your lives are like, and I'd love to chat if you're having bad days. I'd love to chat if you're having good days. Uh if you fucking accomplish something that you've been working on, I will happily be here to fucking cheer you on. That's the kind of the community I want to develop with everybody in my chat, is that kind of community where you kind of support each other and you don't have to pay your way to have that experience, for the most part. Uh, I know eventually I'll have to put things in paywalls because uh, eventually I want to do this full time if I get enough fucking, if I get to that point where I get to that point where I could quit my job and do this full time. I'd have to make an income somehow, and that's just how it is. Um, but for the most part, I'd like to think that I'd keep it all mostly free for you guys, and then that way you guys can come here and you can enjoy your time and have a chat and come and party. And that's all I want, I think. I also won't be pushing to hit partner because that is my next like major peak goal. But to be honest, I find that the easiest way to accomplish what I want to do is by just doing it and doing it in this kind of like laid back, relaxed way. Because as long as it doesn't turn into work, I have fun, and that's what's important. I think we'll collect a couple coal. I can make some, I also want to collect some cobblestone. I want to make torches and explore the caves because, I like cave spelunking. But yeah, that's this big stuff that's been happening. Um, for most of you guys, subscribing is completely optional, and I prefer if you just follow, to be honest, because it makes me awkward if you subscribe. Oh, whoa, look how mountainy it is. Ooh, I could build some cool stuff over here. And that's pretty much it. My experience for hitting affiliate was actually pretty nice. Um, I thought it was supposed to be a lot like from my experience of like listening to YouTube channels and talking, like watching other people talk about Twitch and stuff. I thought that I was expecting it to be extremely hard. It was surprisingly really easy to hit. Um, most of the requirements are not that hard actually, which is why I thought it was weird. Um, I think most for the most part of it, I feel like as long as I am genuine, and I stream regularly, I feel like I could build a decent community over time. Not as quickly as what most YouTubers who talk about hitting your goals in Twitch probably claim you will, but that's not the point. I'm kind of more, oh wow, it's so beautiful. I'm more focused on just this. This moment here, doing stuff like this with you guys, and you guys coming here and being able to do this with me, and feeling that it is perfectly okay to do so. and being yourselves. That's what I want. I want a community who isn't afraid to come into my chat, have a talk, tell me about their lives, tell me about their days, have a nice conversation, and then not feel like they need to pretend or to say and do things that make me happy, like do bits and subscribe. I don't want none of that. I just want to hang out and chill out with the rest of you guys and play a video game for a couple hours. And that's my goal. And I hope that's cool with you guys. I want this coal. And it's been really, and I can't stress enough how much I appreciate the support and the effort of you guys taking your time to come and see me, to come and say hi in my chat, to come and watch my videos after the fact, which is also perfectly okay. Which, good news, they last for 2 weeks, so take your time to watch them. You don't have to rush anymore. And it's, yeah, that's pretty much my feelings on it, and kind of how I feel about the new stuff. I still need to sit down. Like I said, there's definitely some sound alerts, new sound alerts I have to set up for like subscribing and stuff. Bits, when you guys do bits and stuff, I have to do that. But yeah, for the most part, I think most of my bits will be free. Eventually over time, I think I'll do some custom ones with some artists. I'll probably find someone I really like, or I'll talk to some I've already talked to before to have stuff done. I might put those at like 1 bit or something, just something really cheap. And it's like what, every bit's a cent or something. And yeah, and maybe something I want from you guys is like, let me know what you guys want. Like if you have advice, if there's certain emotes you want or certain bits you want, if you have any advice of what I could do to make the streams better. Yeah, I want to hear from you dudes. Like that's the most important part is I really would love to hear what kind of stream we would like to see, what games you would like to see me play, what little emotes you want me to add, and I can see about putting it on a list, and we'll work towards it. Me and you guys, together like a group, like how it is. I think that's enough coal for right now. And yeah, that's kind of how it's been for me. It's been I've been happy all day. I know it sounds weird because I don't sound happy, but I am. I'm pretty tamed when it comes to my emotional responses, to be honest. This is me happy, very happy actually. Very flattered too. I can't express how much it has made me feel accomplished. It's the first time in a while that I've actually been able to do something and feel good about getting to the end goal. And look at that. But yeah. Aside from that, it's been pretty good. I guess the game plan for the near future is just doing what we always do and keeping up the streaming and all that other stuff, and eventually I'll be able to accomplish some. I'll probably sit down and flesh out some actual like preset goals, which I know some of them are kind of Twitch is like added to my thingamajig, but some of them should be. So like for example, one of these is I'm never going to accomplish because I don't have bits set up. Not yet anyway. One of them is like, oh, bit goal of like 1,000, a sub goal of 10, which is really nice. I actually can activate so you guys can see that on the screen, which I'll probably do eventually. have the little follower goals. Follower goals actually is really good because it's 70 and I already have like 63 or 64. So I'm technically already almost there, which is great. But yeah, it's really interesting because I don't know I don't know how to. This is something new, hitting affiliate, and I've never done anything like this, and it is definitely a new feature with new stuff, and I don't know anything about it. So like there's gonna be probably the first couple of streams are gonna be really weird because a lot of stuff's not gonna work properly because I won't have things set up the way they're supposed to be. Mostly because I won't know how to until I like sit down and like go through a list and figure it out. I say we do this. I'm looking for... I'm gonna turn all this into this. And I want torches. First off, thank you. I got torches done. And coal. This will be used for the housing. But I wanted to do some stuff first. Oh, we need more sticks. I need sticks. Thank you. Oh wait, I have a ton of sticks. What am I doing? But yeah. The game plan for the future is same as always. We stream, I relax, we have fun, you guys watch. And yeah. We'll slowly climb this mountain together. And that's my plan. And I hope you guys help me along the way. Cause that's what this community is gonna be about, is helping each other, being there for each other, seeing each other climb a mountain together, and then watching the view when we get to the top. Okay, we got good torches. I'm gonna go light up this area. But yeah, I've been tempted to also like get with some of the streamers that I actually follow that actually have affiliate too, and just ask them too, kind of ideas. But I'd also love to hear from you guys, because you guys definitely decide what happens to this community. Which I think is a great idea. Having your followers and your subscribers be what decides what your community turns into is probably the best idea for a streamer. Because it's you guys who actually lead me to success. And since that's what that is, that's what you guys will do. And again, I absolutely cannot thank you guys enough. I don't know how I accomplished getting so many of you to fucking watch me. I am a klutz, and I'm not funny. Personally, I know I'm not funny. I don't know what the hell you guys love watching me for. I'm assuming it's for the chaos of just absolutely fumbling through video games. But hey, whatever it is, I love you guys for it. You guys are wonderful. It's like having friends, but I don't have to actually do it in public, which is great because I'm an introvert. Everything stresses me out when I have to see. That's like something I'm actually kind of worried about, is like letting the community when it gets like really big, and like, oh, get invites to TwitchCon and doing meet and greets, and I'd be like, I don't know how to handle that because I don't do outside stuff. Well, I do outside stuff. I don't talk to people. I pride myself into being unapproachable. It's weird to be like, hey, welcome. All right. This is a perfect. All right. Everything's lit up. Oh. This is good enough. I want to clear this area out. How do I want to do this? I know it's a Viking hut. Definitely going Viking hut themed. I definitely want to do spruce blocks. I had jungle earlier, and I'm not sure where it came from. Probably over here. There's probably... This is definitely a pine forest. I know, a dark wood. Or spruce forest. But definitely want to grab more of these. I'm tempted to do a quick dungeon crawl real quick, grab diamonds, and then get diamond gear. So oh, there's a village up here. We can go visit them real quick. And then all that other stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Mostly just me thanking you guys over and over again. And yeah. I have to sit down and do some stuff for the subs and other things, and it's great. I think you guys would I'd love to hear what you guys would like to see. And oh, also cobblestone. Spruce and cobblestone? That would be probably nice. I'm not really good at building things, honestly. I'm trying to like learn. Kind of exploring my horizon when it comes to building stuff. Ooh, this is cool. Mostly I'm a cave dweller in this game. So I'll go into a cave and I'll just light everything up and then I'll slowly turn it into my own home. That's usually how I play Minecraft, to be honest. But yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' feedback about what you guys would like. Because I love hearing your feedback. Also, sorry about the stream being so weird. I don't know why it broke earlier. I had to reset my PC. It was really odd. I've pretty much left OBS open on my second monitor and have Twitch in the background. Because I'm too afraid to turn it off. Because I'm afraid that it'll crash my game again. So we're going to keep it like this. This is also perfectly standard for me when it comes to streaming. Is the fact that my shit breaks. When I don't need it to the least. But yeah, gotta remember that I have to add a sub button alert because apparently I don't have one set up. Not surprised. I should definitely get that fixed. I'll do it next. It'll probably be fixed by next stream, honestly. It's just shit doesn't work. Oh, well, this was disappointing. I was expecting a cave system and I got nothing. Technically, it is a cave system still. I am in... Oh, it is not a cave system. There's water over here. Oh, neat. I guess we'll just... I could technically just go straight down. I can't die. I'm in peaceful. And my inventory doesn't leave me. Actually, I don't want to do it this way. It's weird because everyone does it this way, but I like a different method. Step, step, step. Spiral. There we go. That's perfect. And then we just go to diamond level. And I go hunting for diamonds. Also, doing this spiral ensures that I don't cause... Usually I don't have any problems with it. Sometimes I'll do this. I'll hit a fucking cave system. Which is kind of what I was hoping for. Oh, look at that. I hit a cave system. Perfect. I was actually hoping for that, so I didn't have to dig all the way down. Drip cave. Oh, look at that. Cool drip caves. I can make a potion with drip caves. And there we are. But yeah. Let us have fun. We hit our fucking goals. I'm mostly just sitting on the affiliate ledge for right now. I think I'll climb for a partner in a while. Yeah, thank you so much. It's been a very fun journey, and I am very, very happy about it. Not sure what to do now, but and everything's not set up properly, which is also on par for me. In my klutzy brain, mostly because I don't know how to do that. Because I don't know how a lot of the new stuff works. But I'll get it eventually. I'll get it. Wow, Jesus, this is going on forever. Me as fuck. Yeah, that's what I know. My ADHD brain just is like, what is all this? It's like, there are new things. I don't understand how any of this works. Oh god, you took off my lights. So I've just been like, I have subscriptions now, but I don't have emotes for tiers. I have bits, but I don't know what bits are. Yeah, thank you. So I don't have a lot of things set up, so like a lot of the tiers for the subscriptions are just pretty much empty. I've been saying, yeah, making Discord since like May. I technically have one set up, I just don't have the link on my Twitch of a Discord server that I made forever ago. I also don't do anything with mine because I also don't know what to do with a Discord server. Alright, we finally got the water shut down. Like, bro, you gotta log in? Oh, yeah, I know, right? I definitely, on one of my off days when I'm not streaming, I'm gonna sit down and, like, get everything settled, and finalized so I actually have everything fixed, like, working. I need to get some custom stuff done probably eventually. I don't know, it's a lot of stuff. I was actually genuinely surprised I hit this so quickly. I was not expecting to hit the affiliate requirements so fast when I like got back into streaming after taking a hiatus. It was like it came out of nowhere. It was insane. I was like really thrown off about all of it. And it's been great. I've been really happy about it. Yeah. I've been so happy all day. I got the notification this morning, set everything up when I woke up. Which is perfectly fine for Discord servers. I actually should start dropping my actual live stream on my own Discord. That actually is a good idea. Thanks for that. More coal, because I did burn through a lot of torches. Yeah. Oh, bro, yeah. Well, it's funny because for me, it was like I did the last stream I did. I got the achievement after ending the stream for hitting 3 average viewers, so I knew I hit affiliate. And then I didn't get the email until after I fell asleep and went to bed. And then that morning I woke up and saw it, and I immediately jumped on the computer. I jumped out of bed, fucking climbed in the computer, turned it on, and fucking spent like the first like hour just fucking getting everything through, doing all the paperwork and stuff, and fucking just like being all giddy and happy that I got it. I'll collect the copper. I could use it for something in the build, probably. It was so good. It felt really good to do too. It's been a while since I've been able to accomplish a goal that I set for myself and like actually go through with it, and it feels good to finally hit that marker. I'm just kind of like sitting on the affiliate ledge and just looking up and going, huh, partner doesn't look that far away, honestly. Just looking at that climb and going, I could probably make that. That shouldn't be too hard. Just gonna keep grinding like I always have. I actually have no idea what the difference is between partner and affiliate. I just staring at yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I want to build my own community. Is like my biggest focus right now is like figure out what I can do to like for everyone who's already following me and the people who will follow me in the future. Like what kind of stuff I can do to like get them to come in and just have a chat and enjoy their time. Because that's what I think is the most important part about this is like your community matters more than anything. And I feel like a lot of streamers don't realize that. because without the people who actually follow you and watch you, you won't make that money that you keep fucking saying that you love making. So like, work on your community. You gotta fucking make them feel loved, and I want my community to feel loved. I want them to be able to come to my stream and like coming here and enjoy their time and get the things be able to do the things they want to do in my own chat and stuff. Am I out of torches? Yes. I'm collecting so much copper. Oh, deep sleep. Yes, I definitely want deep sleep for the build. I gotta find a bunch of deep sleep. But yeah, it's been great. Vlad was sick today, so we weren't playing Borderlands today. So I decided that if I was gonna have this... Oh shit, house tour? Yeah, I'm playing on peaceful, because the main goal of this stream was like talking about hitting affiliate and everything I wanted to do, and kind of like my feelings on it, and the journey I like experienced going through with it, and then basically kind of how I wanted to do things from now on. Kind of what I was, just how I felt, just having a chat. But yeah, I actually want to do. I just thought you were gonna ask the game. Nah. I'm good at Minecraft. I had a hardcore server that I was playing, but then I drowned. It was a stupid drowning, and it was completely off screen because I literally had just picked up diamond gear, like full diamond set, full diamond equipment. And I was like, okay, guys, next time you see me, I'll be back home. Name every achievement. I have none of them, actually. I haven't even beaten the Ender Dragon in the actual game. I've never actually accomplished that goal. Oh, where is the exit? Ah, lovely. The good old I don't know where I am mode. I'm stuck in a cave. Is where I am. There was water. I knew there was water. Somewhere. What happens is I'll play Minecraft, I'll get like diamond gear, and then something will happen and I will start over. I'm gonna turn this off. The closest I think we ever got was the stream where me and Vlad had a server. And we were about to fight the Ender Dragon, and then the server... Oh, nice. Okay, somewhere in here is an exit. How about not? Cave noises? Please don't. It was funny too, because I was like... It was Skyblock, yeah. That seems appropriate, honestly. Probably shouldn't break my pickaxe. I might need to dig my ass out of here. Alright. Maybe it's somewhere else, and I just got lost. I mean, I'm on par for getting lost. I've never played a Skyblock game of Minecraft. I also don't have friends to play with. That's also another thing. I'm a very, very, surprisingly not talkative introvert. Outside of this, like streaming, I can talk all day. With Vlad, I talk all day too. Same, I've got 6 friends. I literally literally at work, Vlad is the only person I talk to. Coworkers literally see us having conversations and they get really confused because they go and ask him and they're like, hey, how did you get Aztec to have a conversation with you? And he was like, what do you mean? He just likes talking. Like, he talks to me. And they're like, yeah, but he doesn't talk to anybody else. And they're like, yeah, because he doesn't want to talk to any of you. And that's like, that's the funny thing is like, normally I'm like outside of stream and like Vlad probably and a few other people, like a number of people I can count on not even my whole hand. I don't really talk. I like to keep quiet usually. I'm a lurker. I'm actually a big lurker in a lot of things. Okay, I'm very stuck. Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to like people I know, I'm really, really talkative, and like people I'm close to, I'm talkative. But like outside of that, people, so my job, I'm outside, like cleaning parking lots for retail. My job, I have a do not fuck with me face, and it apparently is so bad that I've had the cops called on me multiple times for, uh, uh, being aggressive, of all things. Looking aggressive, mostly. Okay, this clearly is an exit I didn't torch up. Nope, nope, it's a dead end. I have no idea where I am. I'm lost. Yeah, I've got the same thing. I've got like, well, it's mostly because I developed it due to military. I'm ex-military, so like I got that. I developed that let's not fuck with me face because I will put a body in the ground. Personality. And I got really good at doing that because I'm 5'2" and I weigh 160 pounds. What like I'm super small, super light, so I have to look like I'll absolutely snap a man in half if he wants to catch hands. I'm super lost. It has to be this way. Everywhere else was locked. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been in that boat. 5 years foster home. Before I got adopted. Which was probably better than most people. It fell apart as the years went on. Okay, I guess we're just going down. Because, I mean, if I can't find the exit going up, I'm going down. Oh, how deep does it go? Look how deep it is. Whoa. I mean, I can find an exit somewhere else. I found a very deep cave. I live here now, guys. Yeah, how's your day? Yeah, it's really funny because people are like if I don't, people are like, when people ask me, I was like, how's your childhood? And I was like, I don't remember most of it, and most of it was spent starving myself to feed, my older brother to the point that my stomach sealed itself. So now I have a scar on my side that every time I look at, it's just a constant reminder of what my life was like growing up as a child. So yeah, I didn't have a childhood, if you're wondering. And then people were like, oh, well, that's shitty. I was like, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I don't remember most of it. I literally, my first memory of existing was a nightmare, which is fucking wonderful. Like, I have no memories of anything before I got actually officially adopted. It was, I'm pretty certain it's a mind block. Yeah, the first memory I have is a nightmare, and then I woke up screaming and crying about it, and it was terrible. And that has been my life. Well, and it was great. My childhood growing up after I got adopted wasn't like the worst. It wasn't great. The family I got adopted to, the mom was a foster parent, and she said she was like, "Oh, I fell in love with you and your brother when I saw you." We spent a year, from what I can understand from paperwork I found. I spent a year in some other house, and we got marked for failure to adapt, which was probably because I was starving myself and giving my brother food instead of eating, because that was literally what I was doing for years. Because that's how foster homes work, apparently, in some places, and it's not the fucking best. So I got tagged for that. And then when she adopted us, it was later I learned that it was not a completely a joint thing between her and her husband, because what I learned later was her husband was a dick. He didn't like his own fucking kids, so you can kind of guess what that sounds like some Colorado shit. No, 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 it wasn't. It's not where I've been to Colorado, apparently, as a kid. I'm not sure why I was in Colorado for apparently. We went there for a visitation. But I don't remember because it's not pulling to my memories. Did I find the exit finally? Or am I just lost again? No, I'm still lost. I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm gonna crawl out of this hole. I definitely fell through a hole. That's my problem. This is what happens when I fucking go through places. Hold on. I'm gonna dig. I got tired of being stuck in here. But it was like, so my adopted father didn't like his own kids. My family had 3 girls, 2 were twins, and 2 of them were twins, like identical twins. And according to my mother, my adopted mother, she had to literally drag his ass to the court to get to approve the adoption process, because he wanted nothing to do with it. That was, according, as far as he was concerned, that was all that was all her, and he wanted nothing to do with it, which was great. Oh, cool. There's the exit. Oh, no, no. Well, yeah. Okay, the wording was off. There are three daughters. 2 of them were twins, and the third one was the youngest of the 3. If that makes sense. And they were also really old. They had my mom had the twins really young. Still saying were. Oh no, they are twins. Sorry. I'm saying this in past tense because I don't really consider them family anymore because they disowned me, which is a story we'll get to. I actually I haven't spoken to them in years. The entire family has completely disowned me for various reasons. That's for tomorrow. Sorry, that's for tomorrow's stream. But yeah, the adopted the dad in the family didn't want me. Didn't want either of us. He didn't want his own kids, which he made very, very fucking clear. As we grew up, he was not a great person. He was an alcoholic, and he was not afraid to hit us. Eventually, as the years go by, apparently, according to my mother's side of the story, she caught him cheating on her with another woman. Oh yeah. No, this is years ago. Don't worry. There's a fucked up story we'll get to about how bad of a person he is. And give me a minute. So they had a divorce. My mom got full custody. He got visitation rights. I didn't want to go. They forced us to go, me and my brother to go. The sisters and the family were way too old, so they didn't have to. It was their choice. But we were really young, so they're like, he has to have visitation rights. So we would visit him every other weekend, I think, or something. Always be the worst experience of my life. He basically just left us alone, which was probably not the smartest idea, which led to this incident, which was when we were young, early, like not teens, but early, like 10, 11, me and my brother were outside. We were playing, for context, our mother's house was on directly across from our grandmother's house, which is the mother of the dad of the family. It was his grandmother. So we're literally like, their houses were literally walking distance apart. For context, we were over there playing outside, me and my brother, and we were playing how all kids play, little toy soldier stuff and stuff like that. And we were doing it with sticks and stuff, and we found this cardboard box, and we were like playing around with it and stabbing it with sticks and doing like kid stuff. And I got the bright idea to stab the cardboard as hard as I physically could with that stick. And what happened was, when I did that, that stick bounced back from the cardboard and slammed itself into my left eye as hard as I could get it. And I went full, it was bad. There was blood. I was in the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life. I was screaming. I was like it was terrible. I couldn't see out of the eye anymore. I'd really fucked it up. It was a really fucked up moment. We I was eventually practically crawled myself back into the house from the backyard and found my dad and was like, I stabbed myself. Like we were like, hey, we told him what happened. And he basically, his response was, first off, to insult me and tell me how much of an idiot I was, instead of being like, oh God, you're hurt. Let me take you to the hospital. Are you okay? Yada, 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 like a real dad should. What he did was he spent his sweet ass time insulting me. Then he got us to go, what I thought was to go across the street to go to our mom's house, my mom's house, or to take me to a hospital. But what he did was neither of those things. What he did was he got us in the car while he was continuing to insult me about how much of an idiot I was and how like stupid I was and how fucking like just going off on me. And he basically got us in the car and I think, are we going to mom's house? And he was like, he didn't respond. And then he fucking left his mother's house and didn't go across the street. He took his sweet ass time to go all the way downtown to his sister's house where he was living and where we were staying when we would visit him. He got to her house. He got us all inside. And he repeatedly was insulting me, telling me to shut up and stop crying. And then he got into the house, cracked a beer open, sat down, drank the first one, cracked a second one, drank half the second one, then called one of my sisters up and told her, and I quote, "Come get your stupid brother. He fucking stabbed himself in the eye." And I, like, the whole time, I'm freaking out because I can't see out of my eye anymore. I'm in pain and there's blood everywhere, all over me. Yeah, that was like the one moment where I basically was like, that was like the key moment where the childlike personality I had like left over from like all the other fucked up shit I did, like experienced before I got adopted, that I still was holding on to. All of that died that day. That was also the only good that came out of that experience was something about going through that entire experience made me like not give a fuck anymore about what anyone ever thought or said about me, especially from him ever. And and there is a good story. There is good news. My eye is fine. I got really fucking lucky. I carved a crescent moon of my the like white part of your eye completely out, and I scratched my cornea. But all it took was a bunch of meds, and I had to put on like cream on my eye for like almost like a month, and it like okay, it like my eyesight's back. It's slightly worse than my other eye. And to be honest, the worst I have about this eye is that if I close my right one to look through my left eye, it gets blurry and I have to rapidly blink to clear my vision because and it wasn't a problem before. But that's like the worst thing that was like the worst experience. That was like the worst. That was also the last time I also went over for visitation rights. After that, I was done. I told my mom, I was like, I'm not going back. I'm never going back. I want nothing to do with him. He's dead to me. The child like lenses of looking at like not realizing your dad's kind of a shit person because you're a kid and you don't understand the full story. That all died that day. I saw him for what he really was, which was a drunken, bitter old man who was pissy because his ex-wife threw him out and divorced him and took half his shit. And he fucking took it out on the fucking kids he didn't care about because they weren't his actual kids to begin with, because they were just fucking spawns that his fucking ex-wife wanted to adopt that he didn't want to begin with. And then a bunch of years go by. I haven't talked to him since then. I have nothing to do with him. A lot of stuff happened. It doesn't have a happy ending with the rest of my family. As I got older, my mom, basically her personality changed. I don't know if it was because she got used to having the lifestyle she had when she was married and she started missing that, or she started seeing us as her kids as walking paychecks. But basically what happened was, as we got older and got closer and closer to 18, she suddenly stopped, she suddenly became more interested in getting us to get jobs, so that, and then like 20 years ago, here's this you guys. um, so basically what happened was, my brother is a year older than me, so I got to see the experience of him going through it first. Um, where when he hit like 16, 17, she started basically being like, you need to get a job. You need to start paying your portion of the bills and all that. And here's the thing about my brother. My brother is not like me. My brother is not like the rest of y'all. My brother doesn't think and look at the world the same way everyone else does. I'm almost positive he's on the spectrum in some sense. It's not too bad on the spectrum, but it's on the spectrum. So he has a hard time understanding a lot of concepts and stuff. And he has a hard time expressing, like trying to get people to understand how he feels when he's stressed and how to, like, what's wrong, like his point of view, and like get people to understand what he's trying to say if he doesn't know what to say. And from his perspective, he couldn't understand logically why he needed to get a job, why he had to pay bills when he lived in the house. He just didn't understand. And it was mostly due to the fact that my mother, I didn't realize it at first, but now, like looking back on it, I realized my mother basically looked at both me and my brother and realized that my brother was not going to be someone she could use to make a profit from. So she basically just gave him bare necessities growing up, and then focused on taking care of me and making sure that I had everything I could ever ask for. Basically treating me like the golden child, taking me everywhere, teaching me things and stuff, because I was the most useful one. I didn't realize it at the time, but years now I can see it, how the behavior was and how fucked it was. But when he said like 17, 18, close to 18, she suddenly realized, oh, he has worth. I can get him to have a job, and then I can get him to give me his paychecks, which is what she did. He got a job. She started getting him, taking his paychecks every pay period, basically every goddamn penny he would make, and then she would call it bills. And then she would just, that's what she would do. And then he got upset and really angry because he couldn't understand why she was doing it. And it wasn't, he didn't feel like it was fair and it was unjust, and he couldn't, there was nothing left for him. And she wasn't helping him get to the job. She wasn't helping him. He had to like bike to work, which was like a huge distance. He had to figure out how to feed himself. She basically treated him like he wasn't her son anymore, and he was like a complete stranger living in her house that apparently she was like a renter. And at the time, I didn't do or say anything about it because I didn't, I don't know. It's one of those weird moments where it was like, I knew there was something wrong about it, but I didn't do anything because it was my mom doing it. And obviously if she was doing it, she was doing it for a reason. And I can't tell her that that's wrong, kind of mindset. It was like basically brainwashing. Like I was muzzled and collared and I was doing what she was saying, and I was standing behind whatever decision she made. And I didn't have the ability to, I didn't have the belief that I had the position to say otherwise. And she did this to him for like a year, and it got to the point where she basically, they got into arguments daily about it. They would fight, verbally, and what he was trying, it wasn't really fights, it was him trying to explain how he felt about the situation and how he wanted to change, and how it was unfair and he didn't want to do it anymore, and he wanted to like try to renegotiate the like what he was supposed to do, and she wasn't listening, and he couldn't explain it in a logical sense, so it turned into him just like screaming and like crying and like not understanding. And I kind of didn't do anything about it, which I should have, and that was something I always used to do. Okay, I got wood, I got stone. And eventually it like hit a peak where she basically it hit a peak where as soon as he hit 18, yeah, it came to cry. Actually, it really brought down the vibe. It's fine. I like talking about, it helps to talk through things. And it happened years ago. So it's kind of like talking about now the past. This is story time. Yeah. So she basically, like, the second he hit 18, she basically, like, what she did was she threw him out. She threw him on the street. She dropped him off at a fucking hotel, and she left. And then from that point on, he stopped being her son. She full on 180. Anytime we mentioned his name, she was like, "Who are you talking about? I don't have a son. I've never had. I don't know who that is." And here's the problem with that. My brother is the only blood relative I have from my birth family. I practically starved myself. Yeah. I starved myself for years to keep him alive. I literally developed a codependent parent behavior at fucking 4 and 5 that therapists were telling my mother that she had to break from me because he basically was so weak that they're like, "Hey, if he dies, like the other brother's gonna lose it if he, like, because he's not, like, my brother was so sick, they were like, if, like, they were like trying to tell her, like, you need to keep them separated because if he dies, the other brother's so codependent on taking care of him, it will literally fuck him mentally if the other brother dies. And we don't know if he's gonna make it or not, but he did make it, which was good. But I was like, I basically became the parent because there was no parent for years, and I did everything I could to keep him going for years. And then growing up, hitting adulthood, and then watching for a year as she just treats him like absolute dog shit, and like hitting him and shit, and like treating him like crap, and then throwing him out. That was like, it was crazy because it was like I would basically, like, she had me at a point where I would like worship her because like she was like always saying shit like, "Oh, you owe me. I adopted you. You have everything you have is because of me." And I believed that. That was like, I genuinely believed that I owed her for everything she did for me, and anything that she wanted, I would have done for her if it meant that that's how that worked. That was that was how it was back then. And watching her do that to my brother and then throwing him out and like hitting him and stuff, there was like a weird moment where it was like, I just stopped seeing her as someone that I would do anything for, and it was like suddenly I just hated her. Like, she was dead to me from that moment. I was 17, and she was like, it was like they had an argument. It was like the last straw. It was the last argument they had. You go, you good? Yeah, ADHD. Yeah, no, it's because I'm talking and then I'm just trying to do things. Yeah, you know what it is? When I'm having this conversation, doing stuff like this, my bad habit in real life is pacing. So I can't do it here because I'm on stream talking. So I'm doing it on stream. I'm pacing as a character, as I talk this through. But basically, the last argument they had turned into a fight. Basically, he got so upset that he threw, he kind of threw, like, he kind of sort of attacked her, but not like, it wasn't an attack that like he could do any damage with. So it was like, I should not do this because I will die. I'll get stuck. So, and like, they got into a fight. It wasn't a serious one. He didn't do any damage, and she smacked the dog shit out of him. She fucking smacked him as hard as she could across his fucking face. I have to go back and grab a bunch of stuff. That's another thing I have to do. And watching her do that to him and like seeing him like that was the final straw for me. And then I realized it was like having my eyes cleared and going, "Oh, you're a piece of shit." And I was like, "Oh, I have to get the fuck out of here." And I'm like 16 at this time. And I realized I can't do anything about this because if I step up and say something, I'm fucked. She will fucking throw me out and I will be on the streets at like 16 with no college, like no high school degree because I haven't graduated yet. And so I'm like, what can I do? I can't help him because I want to now because I realize how fucked the situation is. And I suddenly understand everything he's going through and why he's doing this the way he is. And I kind of always did, but I just was so like she had me so locked down that I just didn't do anything about it because I didn't feel like I had the right to, because it was her. I need yeah, this. I want this. and stuff. So it was like that moment I was like, I made the decision that I was cutting this family off. Because also, not only did she do that and then throw him out, and the rest of the family just was totally okay with it. Everyone, there was no fucking talk about it. It was completely unanimous that, as far as they were concerned, he was not their family anymore. And they threw him away. And it was bad because what was he supposed to do? Like, he had nowhere to go. He didn't understand how life worked because no one taught him. He didn't understand, like, how things, like, worked. You don't do that to someone like him because he doesn't, that's just fucked. What happened, for him, though, what happened was he got a hold of our dad, and our dad took him in, which is, I think our dad did purely out of spite to fuck with our mother, which, I mean, I might be wrong, but I honestly don't think he did it out of the kindness of his fucking heart. And he's great now. He's got his own thing. I'm also trying to find out where to go. A lot of fucking holes. Maybe I should make ladders. Oh, here we go. But yeah, that was like my last straw, and that was when I was like 16, and I fell. Oh well. And that's when I decided I needed to get out of Dodge. So the next 2 years was just trying to graduate high school. I graduated high school, and the second I graduated high school, she started taking full control over my life. She made me start college, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to join the military. That was my plan A. She made me take every fucking class possible, like 5 at a time, which was insane. And so I started failing classes because I couldn't do them all. And then she was like, she was basically charging me rent and bills. And then, so I would get my student loan, and then she would take all my student loan, and then she would call it bills, what I owed her. And then I would turn around and be unable to pay for my books for college. So then I'd have to ask her for help, and then she'd be, okay, well, then you'd have to pay me back. So then I started accruing college book debt, which she kept track of. And then it got to the point that, like, eventually after, like, the first semester, I just fucking cut all my classes. And I was like, I'm done. I told her I wasn't going to college. I put my foot down about it. She did exactly what I wanted her to do, which was take me to a recruiter. And I signed up for the military. I joined the army. Went to basic, and then I kind of just did military for a couple years. She wasn't done fucking me, though, because during basic, I got my sign-on bonus. Yeah. Oh no, he talked about it, like, we reconnected afterwards, and he talked about what it was like for him, and it makes me feel like the shittiest brother. Like, it is the one thing in my life I am so guilty about not fucking stopping or stepping in, because I was the one who understood I understood his points when he was trying to make his points, because I understood him, but I didn't say anything, or I didn't actually stand up for him, and I didn't actually argue with, like, stand up, like, advocate for his points against my mother, because I didn't think I had the right to, or I didn't think I was allowed to, and stuff like that. But like later, we reconnected, and he told me, he was like, yeah, no, I have fucking issues because of that. He had to go to therapy. He ghosted me for 2 years. He ghosted everybody actually for like 2 years to go see therapists because he was having PTSD nightmares, anxiety attacks, like panic attacks because of the experience. It is too. I'm staring at it. And he was like, he told me, he was like cutting himself. He was like having suicidal ideations during the whole time, and he was like, he wanted to fucking die for the longest time, and I was like, it just made me feel like shit, and I was like, it's the only thing that makes me wish I could go back and fucking change, because I wanted to fucking. And the worst part is, I know for a fact that even if I could, it wouldn't change shit. Because I was a fucking 16-year-old kid, and it didn't matter if I knew that I'm gonna grab ladders so I can do this. Because I knew that if I actually tried back then to be like, hey, mom, maybe you should not do this and take all his money, and maybe we should sit down and look at how the bills are supposed to work and make it a little more fair, because that's not how that's fucking gonna work. That was only gonna get her to realize that I was on his side and she was gonna fucking treat me like shit. Which didn't matter because she treated me like shit anyway. Because when I quit college, she stopped treating me like I was her kid, and that we were related, technically. And then I joined the military, and suddenly I'm her son again, which I went to basic, and then I got my sign-on bonus, which I was very excited about because I was gonna buy a car with that sign-on bonus, which was like $4 grand. Except 12 hours later, I go to look at that bank account, and you know what I didn't see? That fucking sign-on bonus. You want to know why? Because I forgot my mother had access to my bank account, and she saw that $4,000 and said, "Hey, he owes me that," and she fucking took it. She took that shit from me. She took $4 grand from me. And then when I confronted her about it, she said that was what I owed her for holding my stuff at our house. That I couldn't put anywhere else. I was so sick of her. It took me way too long to cut her out of my life. Oh, I didn't pick it up. That's why. I need more torches and I need ladders. But yeah, I did the military. I got out. I wasn't in the best place, so I like spent a lot of time trying to fix that. Am I having problems? Yes. There we are. That took a couple years to like go through. There's a huge story there, but I'm not. That's not something we're talking about. Because no one's gonna hear that story. That's a year of my life I'm never getting back, and it is probably the worst I've ever been as a person. But after I got out of the military, I had to go back home, so I had to stay with her for a while, which she basically treated me like a fucking stranger the whole time because I didn't have a job. It was really fucked because I did the military, I got out, I was in a bad place, as many guys who come back from militaries from doing a lot of fuck shit, usually are. And I did quite a bit of fuck shit. And I was pretty much I'm gonna be straight. There was a time where I was really close to just looking to see if I could just eat a couple bullets, because that was a lot better than what I was going through back then. I didn't though, which was good. Mostly because and it's not for good reasons. It was mostly because I mentally convinced myself that it was better if I survived so I could suffer more, because opting out is cheating, and it stopped me from, taking a long walk up a short pier, but it also was not the greatest mindset to have, to convince myself that I should probably also pick up another pickaxe. Like, it was bad. Like, I got out of the military and I was sleeping on the floor. I was having sleep paralysis every fucking night. And that's if I was sleeping. I was hallucinating, blacking out, like having hella paranoia. I was not in a great place. There's a lot of things, like, my friends, I have a friend who's like, you need to see therapy, and I'm like, no, I don't need to see a therapist. If I want to pay, I don't need to pay a fish. I always tell her, I was like, hey, I'm not seeing a therapist. I don't need to pay someone to tell me that I'm a fucking monster. I know what I am. I know what I've done. I know that there's no fucking redeeming any of that, even if I didn't have a fucking choice in the decisions I made. And it literally follows me. Every time I wake up, every time I go to work, and there are times at work that I'm having full, like, micro episodes, and I can't explain, like, it's so rough, but did I even pick up that pickaxe? Okay. Like, it's bad. It's a lot better lately. Over the years, it's gotten easier to deal with. Um, but there were times where I was not in a great place, and there are times where I have like bad episodes. They're mostly micro episodes. I haven't had full blown like PTSD episodes. I've had a couple. I've had one experience with a full uh complete displacement. Where I was at work and I went to a knee to go grab something, and I stopped being in the country I was in, and I went right back to the Middle East. And I was with my unit and full kit, and we were looking at a sand blueprint of a building we were going to clear. I actually don't know where I put that little pillar. I have to find it now. And we were discussing. Basically, it was a discussion about how we were clearing the building that was pretty much like a couple hundred yards in front of us, and we were talking the game plan for that, and it lasted for a couple seconds. It was a couple seconds. It was to your right before you had your jump. Yeah, that's what I figured. And I don't have fucking stones. Okay, well I can pick a couple blocks here. And I basically it was it lasted for like less than like 20 seconds, and then I like came back and I like got up, and it was it's to explain what it was like. It was the entire experience was so realistic. I could feel the weight of every piece of my equipment, my IOTV, the bulletproof vest I wear. I could feel that. I could feel its weight. I could feel the sling of my rifle around my shoulder. I can feel the weight of my rifle in my hands, the magazines, the grenades. I can feel everything. Everything was hello. Everything was real for those 20 seconds. I could feel the heat of the desert. I could taste the sand in my fucking mouth. I was having a full conversation with one of my guys from my unit, and then I blink and I'm fucking somewhere else. So for the next, I got up and I had a micro panic attack where my mental state was trying to convince myself that that was not real and that what I was currently experiencing was reality. And I had to tell my boss, I was like, hey, I need 5 minutes, and I had to go and sit down somewhere. And that was the worst one I've ever had. Most of mine I usually have are hallucinations, micro hallucinations. There it is, found it. Um, of shit. Um, it's hard to explain. It's really weird. It's bad. It's funny because here's the thing. No one from my job but Vlad knows fully the amount of things I go through at work, because my employers don't, because I don't want any of my managers knowing I have these issues, because these are my issues and I can deal with them myself, and I don't need them going, "Oh, Aztec, are you sure you're okay? Do we need to have you talk to someone, or do you need to go through a program?" Because I don't want that. I don't want to deal with that shit. But it's kind of hard where some days I'm working and everything is fine, and then the next minute I can't breathe because I'm drowning in blood, and that's all I'm fucking tasting, and I just want to fucking curl up somewhere, and I want to fucking scream, but I can't do that because I have to go do work. Or I'm at work and I see out of the corner of my eye shit that shouldn't be there, or things that aren't there that I know aren't there, or people that are definitely not people, and shit like that. And I don't tell people that. I don't tell when I have those episodes. I don't even I literally just fucking trudge through it as best as I can and hope that no one calls the fucking cops on the guy looking like he's having a fucking mental break while he's doing his job. And it's gotten easier over the times. It was really bad when I was near the end of my relationship with my ex. I was having them practically daily because of the stress of the relationship. And ever since I have been single and have like moved on, I haven't had really any bad episodes. I have had one full-blown episode, like PTSD episode, a year ago, or almost two, I think now. It was right before my breakup with my ex. I had been having micro episodes for nonstop almost at that point for weeks, and it was fucking up my sleep schedule, and it was just getting things were like it was getting worse and worse. And so I decided to chill out by getting drunk, and because that was what I used to do, was just get fucking plastered, so I fucking didn't have to deal with shit. Um, and I got super drunk watching Aliens, and I guess I was starting to have an episode and I wasn't fully aware of it, and my ex at the time realized it because I was creeping her out. I was I was like laughing, and like it was the I there's signs when I'm having when I'm having a breakdown. Um and she started noticing them, and I also noticed them like subconsciously while I was like drinking and stuff. So what I tried to do is what I usually do when this happens is I try to go to bed. But what happened was my ex had left before me, and she got scared because she thought that I was gonna hurt her, which in a relationship of 3 years, and you think she would have actually trusted me not to actually be harmful towards someone I actually love. Um, but she locked herself in our bedroom, so I couldn't go to fucking bed. So did I just was like, fuck it, I'll just go back to drinking and watching a movie and just push to the episode. And she eventually called friends, uh, complete strangers that I definitely would not have wanted to have there to see me having a fucking episode. Um, and they showed up, and they basically tried to like they led me back to the bedroom. I couldn't I don't I it's this part's the spotty part because a lot of this is like flashes, because at this point I'm pretty much having an episode, and it's spiraling into a full-blown PTSD incident. And I remember uh the guy, it was a guy, his girlfriend, and their kids. They had come to like basically make sure I wasn't gonna hurt myself and like not hurt anyone else, and they were just gonna make sure I was okay. Um, and the episode practically started while they were there. I ran out of torches really quick, but I got 11 diamonds. Um, and I had a full breakdown. It was bad. It was pretty ugly. The the guy and his son had to practically hold me down because I was uh kind of losing it. Uh and a lot of stuff happened. And the whole time it was like really bad. It was actually pretty bad because the whole time I was like trying to find my ex because I wanted someone to be there to like make, as bad it's gonna sound like really edgy, but it's like I felt like when I have those episodes, it's like I'm lost in the dark, and I was desperately clinging and trying to find someone that I trusted and I cared for deeply that could like make it go away and like make like get me out of the situation that I was like I now find myself in, like suffering in. And I couldn't find her because I didn't know where she went, because and they wouldn't no one would tell me, which made the episode get worse. And then uh it eventually like it I got to the point where they didn't think I was gonna like be harmful to anyone, and I was just like having my like full blown like ugly crying and like dealing with my issues and stuff. So, and I was like constantly asking where my ex was, and uh they were like they waited until they felt like I wasn't gonna cause like hurt myself or hurt anyone else, until because they didn't want me doing that. And when they were like, hey, your ex wants to see you, she wants to make sure, she just wants to like you, I know you want to see her, she's over here. And I went to go like look at her, and like just to like have someone to like make me feel better, and make like look at someone I love to like make it feel like, you know what I mean. And basically when I saw her, like the look on her face, like she looked at me like I was used to seeing people over in like I know what the look is. The look that she was showing me was the same look I hated seeing on everyone's face that I ever had to deal with when they looked at me, whether it was guys in my unit who saw me do the things I did and hated me for it, and like practically just all the bad shit. It was not a look that I wanted to see on my girlfriend's face, on someone I love's face. Basically, it was, she looked at me like she was looking at a monster, and she was terrified. And it just, I don't know, something about that just, that was kind of probably one of the biggest reasons why I like left the relationship, because I was like, I can't be with a person. Oh, I have letters. Like, I realized that that relationship was dead from that point. I was like there was no having a relationship with someone who like looked at me like that. I was like, I don't know, it was really hard to see her look at me like that and just be like, it's the same way I've seen kids look at me. I've seen parents, I've seen so many people give me that look as I'm like just walking through and doing what is essentially what I was supposed to be doing. And I don't know, it just brought me, like, it's probably one of the, like, ever since I like stabilized, it was probably the lowest point I've ever experienced. And then a lot of other bad stuff happened between me and her. Mostly her sexting another guy, treating me like absolute dog shit, using me financially, sexually, and emotionally, and physically, and all that other crap. And eventually it got to the point where I woke up and I was just like, I'm done with this relationship. If I keep staying in it, I'm gonna end up a bitter old man, or I'm gonna become violent and an asshole, and I don't want to be that kind of person. So I just packed my shit up and I left. All right, pick X. X. It's a lot of dark shit. I know. This happens. I've been through a lot, but that was years ago. I'm in a lot better place. I've been in a lot better place for a while now. I've been really happy lately. Been doing a lot of my own stuff. I'm currently focused on getting enough money to buy a motorcycle, get my license for that, and my gear. I'm pretty much, my bills are paid off for pretty much the next 12 months, along with my subscriptions. I want to collect a bunch of Deep Slate. But yeah, I've been through a lot. I've done a lot of bad things. So again, congratulations on affiliate, yay! Yeah, let's. It's fine. You guys are good. I have no problem talking about this stuff because honestly, it does help me get through stuff. Oh yeah, I like to talk about it because it is like something I should not be afraid to like bottle up, and it's like one of those things where I can like talk about it now because it's like the past and it's a lot better. I still like have issues with the PTSD, but it's like it's mostly micro episodes and it's really easy. I pretty much have it handled, society wise. I want to keep collecting stuff. Is there any more diamonds? Or do I need to go get more torches? I want to get a bunch of Deep Slate because I'm thinking of doing Sprucewood and Deep Slate, Viking House. But enough about the dark, evil shit. You guys got me fucking yapping away about all the terrible things that happened in my life. But no, now I'm all good. I live with a bunch of people. We're all cool. My bills are non-existent. I have all the money on the planet for my job because, you know, I don't have to pay for anything. And what else? I haven't really met anybody else. I took like a huge hiatus on the relationship side of things because I was trying to I didn't want to jump back into a relationship after the last one because that seems like a bad idea. I wanted to go and fix some stuff. Focus on streaming, got affiliate, working on getting partner. It's good stuff. One of the twins getting Look, guys, this is how this works. You guys mentioned something. My ADHD brain latched onto that, and then it went from one subject to the next, which obviously leads to all the trauma dumping I have in my life. Don't worry. My friend Phoenix, she used to live with me when, yeah, Snowball Fleck. She used to live with me, my ex, when we first moved in the apartment. She loves to remind me that my ex was extremely abusive towards me, and I kind of just blew it off. And she always likes to remind me of all the times she's like used to hit me and stuff. And I was like, yeah, but at the same time, I also can take a punch. And your version of abuse and mine are vastly different. And then she likes to remind me that my version of abuse is getting absolutely punched in the face by like firearms and get blown up and shot at, so that doesn't count. Which I disagree. Am I going crazy? Yes, these are all. I need these. I want more diamonds. Actually, I don't need more diamonds. I do have. I could start enchanting. Your thought of abuse is punch. Mine's a black eye. We're not the same. Yeah, no, it was funny because it was like a good example was like, me and my there was like a time when I don't remember what happened, but it was like we were playing, or me and my ex were playing around, or there was like some kind of conversation that goes, my ex like punched me in the face, or she slapped me in the face, or something, and it was funny because when she did it and it hit it was like primarily my nose, and funny thing about that is I once rounded a corner on deployment, and there was a guy on the other side, and he had an AK-47, and his response was to bud stock me in the nose, which nearly broke it, and it like which was really funny because he did that, was really surprised that he did that, and my response was to laugh, and then I shot him twice in the chest. Um, and that's why my nose is slightly crooked. But when she did that, I used to have chronic nosebleeds ever since that happened, because it rearranged some stuff. And she punched me in the nose, and it was like right after the nosebleeds had stopped, and then it restarted the nosebleeds for like another 2 years. And it finally stopped actually. I think last year or the year before that, the nosebleeds situation, I finally stopped having chronic nosebleeds. Like, it was fucking great. Oh wait, this way. I don't need the gold, but I'll collect it later. I kind of want to collect more iron and stuff. And I also want all this deep plate. Is this also a giant fucking... Oh, okay, cool. I can walk down this. Oh, I did torch all this. That's good to know. Ooh, redstone. I could try my hand at redstoning. I actually am terrible at redstone contraptions. It's like coding. All of it looks like different languages to me. I want to explore the rest of this cave, actually. To change the title of this stream. Trauma dumping. So how have you guys been? I know we talked about heavy stuff. Let's talk about light stuff now. Anybody done anything cool lately? It's good for XP? That's what I thought too. Redstone seems like it's really good for XP stuff. Oversharing Mondays! Absolutely. Yeah, what the funny part is, I love telling people, like, when people ask me, like, hey, what was it like growing up? And I'm like, oh, I was just a boring kid. I was like, my whole life's boring. I didn't do anything. You guys don't have to, like, everyone has, like, cool stories, and I'm over here like, I have such a boring lifestyle, and everything about me is so boring, and then people just look at me when they're like, yeah, what did you used to do? I was like, oh, yeah, I used to be ex-military, spent a year overseas, that was... My turn to trauma dump, so I was almost trafficked and cut off. No, wait, that's for my stream. That is almost sent to trafficking. I'm surprised that didn't happen to me growing up. I feel like my birth mother would sell me for, like, heroin or alcohol. Oh yeah, I surprisingly, look, let's be honest, out of all the crazy shit that's happened to me, I find that I am perfectly stable. Lots of people disagree with that statement. Some people think I'm fucking nuts, but I personally think I am perfectly okay compared to everything that happened. I seem to adjust it pretty well, which is normal for me because I'm actually really good at like adjusting to my situation and my like what happens to me. Eventually, I adapt and I just develop a tougher skin for it, I guess, is like the word for it. And now all I need to do is stop dating crazy bitches. Diamond! Yay. I don't need any of this. I technically want to just... Oh, is there a lava pit? I heard it, but I don't think I've hit one. I want obsidian, deep slate, spruce wood, or dark oak, and then I want to build a fucking house with it all. Also, talking about this stuff always, like, fucks up my throat. Water, yay. And I'm hungry. See, you see a homeless guy barking at a bird in downtown LA. I've had 2 homeless people confess to full-blown murders to me. Okay? I also watched the homeless lady. Yes. I also watched a homeless lady eat half a fucking orange and then stick the other half in her cooch and then rub it really hard in front of me. So yeah. Homeless people working outside at my retail job lets me see lots of homeless people antics. Mostly it's that kind of stuff. Though Vlad has been punched in the face by a homeless guy once, and then I had to stop him from murdering a guy. Hey, so that's insane. Yeah, it's unprovoked, by the way. I literally don't do anything to get these guys to say these things. I have had 2 full-blown, like, hey, did you know my my dead fiance used to do this? And I was like, dead? And he's like, yeah, she died. And I was like, and? He was like, I didn't kill her. I was like, okay, sure you didn't. I went to go grab a buggy from a homeless guy, and he went on a 30-minute rant about how his hand wasn't fucked up from drowning his wife in the lake, that he fucked up his hand because he found the guy who drowned his wife in the lake, and he beat him to death. Either way, he confessed to me about a murder he committed, which is not better as good as he thinks it is, because he then proceeded to bitch about how the FBI froze his accounts and his businesses, and he was like homeless and stuff. Yeah, it's fucking crazy shit. And then Vlad, does he do weddings? And then Vlad, my buddy, got punched in the face by a homeless guy because he got pissed because the store was closed. Which was ironic because I stood right next to him. The guy didn't even look at me. We had a customer tell us there was a homeless guy pissing off somewhere in the parking lot, and then we looked at her like she was crazy because she was like, are you gonna do anything? I was like, no. We had a guy blow his brains out in his car in our parking lot while we were on lunch. That was interesting to come back to. Which was even more wild because we watched him drive around in his car for like 6 hours before he did it too. He spent quite a bit of time looking for the bright spot to do that, and it just happened to be the worst spot in the parking lot because that was where all my carts were. And the cops were very not happy about it. Redstone. Yeah, I've seen a lot of crazy things in my parking lot. My friend Phoenix keeps yelling at me to just get another job. I keep telling her it's fine. Alright. Sounds a really fucked up story. Redstone. Yeah, that's how this works. Strip cave. Hello, what was that? Oh. Oh wow, we've been at this for like 2 hours. This is fine because this is a nonsensical stream. This is just me doing some bullshit on Minecraft. This is probably what I'll be doing whenever Vlad gets sick, or if he's like busy with his girlfriend. I'll probably play this Minecraft game. This version anyway. So I'll just like slowly like build random crap. I'm also lost. Time sure passes when the brain goes, yep. It's good to meet someone who finally understands what my brain's like. I legitimately have had to actively like force myself to be more like steady with streaming and like steady with what I play, because if I don't, it just goes all over the goddamn place. Alright, where the fuck is the exit? Usually I'm just like follow the torches, but I kind of put the torches everywhere. This way? This is the problem also when talking and doing this, is like I get lost really easily because I'm not paying attention, and I really need to pay attention when doing this. It's not this way. This is a dead end. Is it this way? I'm just basically using... Alright, there we go. I think I found the way. Oop, I fell in a hole. Yeah, sorry. If I'm not fucking playing a game that's like really focused, like Borderlands, and I'm not like... This is what my streams are. It's just chaos. It's honestly just all over the goddamn place. And I can't help it. I also don't always talk about trauma. Normally I just talk about whatever the hell whatever you guys want to talk about. Normally it's like random rants about things. That's me with any game. Yeah, normally it's like, if it's not like if it's like Minecraft where it's like you can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want, I literally will get nothing done because I'll be all over the place. Games like Borderlands and stuff is a little easier, except Fortnite, because I have to be locked in. Yeah, it's like if I have to be like locked into a game to like stop myself from like scatterbraining. And then sometimes I'll just go on like really random tangents about stuff that are like points of views or something. I don't know. My brain does whatever the fuck it wants. I literally joke at people, when people are like, hey, what do you stream? I'm like, whatever the fuck my brain wants this day. Basically, the ADHD brain gets full rights to whatever the hell I'm doing today. And I jump on stream. And I just let that bitch go wherever it wants. And hope it just leads to somewhere at the end. I mean, the schedule thing is pretty easy. It's just like midnight to 3 to 4 or whatever. But trust me, that's me forcing myself to have a schedule, to be honest. I'm pretty much all over the fucking place if I don't do it that way. You can ask anyone else who's like a familiar of this stream. I have taken having a schedule is non-existent. I just fixed on my Twitch, I think. I just fixed my my actual schedule on oh yeah, that? Yeah, no. Fuck that. I have Borderlands, me playing Borderlands as long as I has been a miracle, and it's mostly because Vlad is playing with me on 2, because I would have definitely have gone to some other random game at this point. If he isn't, which is obviously what I'm doing now. Normally if I don't tell myself, hey, you're sticking to this game and this game series, and you're gonna do it till you're done, we'd be playing like 6 different games this week. And it's really funny because I've done because I've been doing that for so long. There's like a list of games that I've started but I've never finished because I keep fucking purple. Ooh, game. Ooh, I like this. I like this. And then I'll take like, and then sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't want to do this. And then it's fucking crazy. But yeah, game wise, I kind of just pick one, whatever, that I like. Me with Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. I need to set up my Switch because I own a Switch and I have a bunch of Pokemon games. And I love Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and all of them. And I just haven't, I want to stream those too. I just haven't got the setup done for the Switch. And I kind of want a third monitor for consoles. Hop on fucking right now. I don't have the setup, man. I'm missing an HDMI cord for the fucking the stuff. That and it's dead. I haven't touched the Switch in forever. Sorry, big Nintendo. Oh no, you're same boat. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I grew up on Pokemon, Mario. I definitely I wanna play the Switch for the Mario and Pokemon games. Nah, fucking I got a button send you like a 7. Okay. It's actually like one of the list of things I need to get done is like I wanted to start collecting the Switch games and stuff. Because I'm so far behind on the Switch games that I've been like collecting. I used to be super heavy collecting on Nintendo games and stuff. And also my friend Phoenix would love if I started playing actual games on the Switch. Because she keeps telling me she wants to play games with me on the Switch and I just don't. Nope, there we go. Oh, really? Yeah, I wanted to buy Mario Party and play with people, but you know, I live in a hole. Again, yeah, again, 6 friends. You have more than I do. Let's be honest. Technically, I do have a bunch of people I can play with, but they're technically a friend. They're friends of a friend. And because my friend Phoenix was like, "Hey, I have a Discord server with a bunch of people I play with, and we play games and Dungeons and Dragons, and you can join it and stuff." And that's what I did. And I'm like, I just lurk. I barely talk. I played one game with them, which was I want to call it Mario Party, but I don't think it's Mario Party. I have played Mario Party, but it wasn't with them. Make another chest. Okay. Second chest. And then I can use the second. I'm going to use these for something else. Alright. Actually, I'm going to set it down right here. Cobblestone. Cobblestone deep slate. Spruce wood. What else do I want? Can I find a dark oak forest maybe? I want to make this wood. I love dark wood and cobbled deep slate. Or I'm gonna turn that into cobblestone deep slate. Yes. Okay. Maybe we'll do spruce for now, and I could change it later. I think spruce is fine. I've been doing more Mario Kart 8 content on TikTok live though, so at least I know people like that. I am terrible at Mario Kart. Phoenix, my friend Phoenix just destroys me in that game. But she's also like super addicted to that game. Like I said, it's actually probably something I'm gonna start Switch. Pro's gotta get carded. I think it's something I should do is like get everything for the Switch ready. I also want to pick up an Xbox, the new one. Was it the Xbox One or whatever? The PS5. For probably also an Xbox 360. Because fuck, I want to play Gears of War 2. Gears of War 2 and 3 on stream because I absolutely love those games. Also reminds me I have to pick up Space Marine 2, the new one, Xbox One. Yeah. But to do all that, I want a third monitor. So I have to buy a third monitor, but that's like, I can do it if I want to. It's just I'm being lazy. And putting money aside. I'm probably, what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna do the motorcycle first because that's my priority. That's what I'm saving my money for the most. And then once I get everything for the motorcycle done, I can finally start doing like buying stuff I want but don't need. It's like video games, consoles, Magic the Gathering cards, D&D stuff. There's lots of fun. It's just I have to do it this way because if I don't like force myself to like if I don't restrict myself financially to only like saving stuff for the bike, I'll never get it done because my brain will go, is that a fucking my brain will be like, sale on Steam? Buy $200 worth of video games. Is that an Amazon gift item? Buy that item. You want that item. And then I don't go anywhere. That's the problem. So eventually I'll be buying games. That's actually honestly what stops me from buying the games that everyone's playing lately. Oh, and it's like Space Marine 2 came out. I'm like, I want to buy it, but it's also $60. And I could put that $60 somewhere else. But I'm also like poor rich. I don't have bills, I don't have subscriptions because I had paid off the year for all of them already. And I'm going every time I get a paycheck, it's pretty much all mine. So I pretend to be poor, but I have a lot of fucking money actually. But don't tell anybody that, because I don't need nobody to know that. And by a lot of money, I just mean I don't live paycheck by paycheck anymore. You'd be surprised how fast you can make $1,000 go away if you really wanted to. Okay. I think we'll do a couple. I think I would like melt a mountain for cobblestone, I guess. And then I'll go grab a bunch of deep slate. I love how this most of the stream is just me prepping for the house build. Mostly because we were trauma dumping. Gosh, guys, why'd you let me trauma dump for so long? Now nothing got done because I was too busy. It's your skin. Is your skin Alex? I want to say yes. Oh, yes, Alex, yes. I always go for a female model. If there's an option for male or female model, I always go female. Are you judging me for my skin? That smaller hitbox excuse in 3, 2, 1. Nah, mine's a maid outfit. Ooh, I want one. I want a maid outfit. How did you get a maid outfit in Minecraft? That came out wrong. You know what? I'm not taking it back. Fuck it. I want a maid outfit. I can't talk. Nah, bro, it came out wrong. Hate. I always play as a female. There's a reason why. We won't go into it. I've trauma dumped enough in this stream. Let's just say, if my family, if I didn't walk away from my family when I did, my mother would definitely have disowned me at this point because my mother is raised Christian and I am not exactly the kind of values your a Christian mother would love her son to have. And I think if she knew exactly what the kind of thing I'd like to have done to me, she'd fucking probably have a heart attack. This way? Definitely a Slurry Catsoon and a maid outfit. Yeah, I think that's an interesting. That was like 6 years ago. I think that was really interesting. Is like, um, looking. Funny that you say that. There's a lot of things that like in the last couple of years that I've realized about myself that um I don't know why I didn't realize when I was younger was a thing until like a couple of years ago. One of them being I had a best friend. I was in high school. There was a guy in my high school I was best friends with. I was best friend with a couple guys. But there was one in particular that I was best friends with. And one day we were having a casual conversation, pretty normal. And out of nowhere, my brain goes, we're like in the like mid conversation, we're just chatting it up, and I'm having a real good time. And suddenly, the back of my head goes, "God, he's cute." And then I go, "What?" And I stop, and I go, "Oh no, did I just think that?" And then of course I'm raised Christian by my mother, going, "Just bro, just guys being bros." And I'm over here like, "Did I just did it?" And I'm like, I like have a moment where I like look at him. I was like, "Oh God, he's hot." I was like, "Oh God, am I?" And keep in mind, I was like, I'm attracted to women. Like, I for until this moment, I was like, "Oh, I'm a straight guy." Yeah, I don't have any interest in guys when I look at them. Looked at this dude. We're having a casual conversation. My brain goes, "God, he's hot." Well, it's like, wait, what's happening? That immediately got buried in a door, and then I closed the door and I walked away. And then years later, I opened that door back up to go explore it. And yeah, it's there's a lot of things I look back on and go, oh, so yeah, no, that's obvious that I like those kinds of things. Yeah, it never well, it's weird because it was like growing up. It was like I don't know if it was just I was like not I don't have fucking torches. Why did I come down here? Um, I'm not leaving until I collect like 64 deep slate though. Um, like growing up, it's like uh having the epiphany. I was like, oh, I'm a furry, and I was just like, how did I not realize I was a furry until now? Yeah, my mother was Christian, quote unquote, because I say that because she only went to church when it made her look good. Uh, but she sure as hell had her damn opinions about gay people. Which usually goes along with I don't hate gay people. And then go on a rant about how they go to hell. Which is the last time I went to church was that conversation. Because my mom used to drag me to church, and I grew up. Like my mindset as a teenager was I didn't give a fuck if you were gay, straight, or whatever. I didn't really care how they ruined our McDonald's. Like I didn't care about what people's sexuality was, their ethnicity, where they come from, like your preferences. I don't care about none of that because that's none of my fucking business. As long as you don't. My only qualification is don't shove it down my throat and don't be a dick about it. So when my mom used to drag me to church, and the pastor started a conversation. Essentially, the convo was about gay people, and he started open going, "I don't hate gay people. I don't have a problem with gay people," and then spend 2 straight hours talking about how much gay people are gonna burn in hell. And I looked at my mother, like in the middle of sermon, and he said he in some occasions, uh, and I looked at her and I was like, "Don't ever bring me back here ever again. I'm not coming back to this church." And I fucking walked out in the middle of sermon, and I never went to church after that. But no, my mother would definitely look at me, and if she knew half the things I uh like and the preferences I have, she would disown me in a heartbeat. She would have nothing to do with me. Because oh boy, I like girls, but it's not the only thing I like. I also like boys. Usually the big strong ones. How much deep sleep do I get? 36? And it's weird saying that because I have that weird mindset of like I grew up in a household where that kind of stuff was wrong. So it's like for the longest time I was like struggling with like accepting that about myself and being like, yeah, no, I have preferences. And yeah, I like being with women. I also like being absolutely railed. So there's that. And I like and I like them to look like Captain America when they do it. So it's it's really funny because that side of me is one completely it's for some reason it kicks in some sort of feminine side of my personality when it comes to, you know, the liking boys side. I'm very I kind of become a little feminine when it comes to that kind of thing. And whorish. I become a whore. I'm a straight just needy little fuck. I don't know I don't know what it is. It just switches. It's a switch in my brain. The second it like anything to do with that, it's I don't know. I don't I don't know how to put it into words. It's weird because I'm not like that with females. When I date when I dated my ex, I wasn't anything like that. I was almost like I was sexually active, but it was like not like that. But you know, get me a real sexy looking guy, and he starts like, mm, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I literally, that's what it feels like. That's kind of how it is. Personally, is the best way I can describe it. I go full heat mode. Where am I? I'm super lost, and I'm too busy talking about getting railed by a guy, to find the way out, which is pretty normal, I think, in this. Which is really weird, because, like, lately I've been, like, trying to get more, like, comfortable. Bro was ready, no... yeah. Speaking of which, I recently, bought myself a personal toy for those special moments. And I am quite satisfied with. Oh, I found diamonds. I can't find the way out. Where the OnlyFans at? Nah, I ain't showing none of you that. That is private. That is just me. No one's gonna... Look, I live with 4 other dudes, and my level of privacy is a fucking curtain. Do you understand what my life is like trying to get shit done here? No. Of course I didn't. I just picked up a toy that said it was 9 inches, and it self-thrusts, and it vibrates, and has a heat mode. I'm upset because it doesn't hit all the way the spot I want to, so it makes me regret not buying the 11-inch one, because I like to feel full, is the best way I can say that on Twitch without getting absolutely in trouble. Not the heat mode. Oh yeah, it's great. It also flips my sub mode. Because normally I'm dominant in a relationship, but not when it comes to guy relationships. Guy relationships, I'm full 100% sub. I am a bend me over, make me call you daddy, just pleading and begging and whimpering. It's bad. Which is really funny because when it comes to female relationship, it's completely opposite. I am, full top women, and I'll buck for. Yeah, I'm a full bottom for guys. I'm a full top for girls. I am very dominant with women, and it's quite aggressive actually, which is weird. I'm a weird switch. I'm gonna collect more stuff. Well, my dom side comes out with women, but I'm also like a switch when it comes to women on top as well. So like it's a back and forth. Because if you guys watched my streams, I really thirst after lots of women who like to stab me, and I am very kind of like make me call you mommy kind of relationship. But I also there's the ladder I was looking for. It can be either or for me when it comes to women. It just depends on the woman. But when it comes to guys, yeah, no. There is no... I don't top. I'm not... When I'm with a guy, it's not so I can fuck you. It's you're fucking me. And that's what we're here for. I do have... That was a good 50. I'll go back down if I need to get more. I need to probably start working on the house design before I actually get really into this. Yeah, actually, to be honest, this is the first time I actually talked about my my sexual preference with people. I usually... Yeah! Oh yeah, affiliate, yeah! Let's hope I can keep it. It is really close. I was like 3.12. Knowing my luck, I won't hit. They'll like be like, "Hey, you don't have 3-point average viewers. You don't have affiliate no more." And it'll just flip back and forth for a while. It'll be fine. Just a bunch of guys talking about dirty things. Aha. Oh, I don't need that. Alright. It's a guy's night? Yeah, Vlad's not here. He got sick. He had the stomach flu. Or he ate something and it fucked him up, and that's why he weren't... Unless we're down for a dress to impress, then that's a whole nother story. I've never done that. I could do it. It depends on the outfit. The only stipulation is I have to look good. That's all that is. It's actually something I've never done it, but I kind of want to. I need a shovel. I'm not doing this by hand. Actually, can I use water to get rid of the snow? Actually, I don't need to just dig up the snow. I just need to... Go back to sexuality, yeah. Oh, yeah. Surprisingly, I'm very... well, to be honest, I'm very open about it. I just normally don't talk about it because it's something I've recently kind of just accepted. Ah, there we go. I want to... Can I expand this? I need a shovel. I know I said that before. We're going to do it now before I forget again. I'll probably also have to double check the stream to see if I need to change the KBS, probably. But it should be fine. Worst case scenario, it was a little bit wonky. Yeah, I like to try to keep all my... Yeah, that's the reason why I keep everything private normally. I'm like, I don't need messages of like, hey there, you want to have a fun time? Relatable. I've only been out of the closet for 5 years. Still feels like disclosing government secrets. Yeah, it still feels weird. Like it's one of my most like biggest hang-ups lately about this about it is that trying to like stop my mindset of being like it's wrong to like want to be with a guy because I want to, but at the same time there's like that tiny part of it that's like this is wrong. You shouldn't be feeling this way and thinking this way, and this is like it's oh, it's really weird. How should I do wood foundations, stone base, and then deep cobblestone walls? I need a hill. I need to look at this from height. How big do you guys think I should make this, this little house? Let's see. At least 2 blocks tall? Yeah, I figured. I have to be inside of it. You know what I didn't do, guys? The thing I said I was gonna do, and then I got distracted, and I didn't do it. You know what that was? Make a fucking shovel! Diamond. Sticks. Shovel! Fuck me! What is wrong with my brain? Jesus. We got... This entire stream has just been chaos. Just all over the fucking place. I'm terrible at building stuff, so don't hate me. You know what? Fuck. ADHD cotton. Please. Polished deep slate? I'm looking for... Is there not another deep slate style? Or am I crazy? Is it... Do I have to smelt it down back into blocks? Oh, well, I'll test it real quick. Hold on. There's a specific kind I want. No, 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 no. A good test. Okay, so deep slate just gives me... No. Okay, it was good to know. Craft 400 blocks for bricks into tiles. Oh, okay, okay, I figured. Had to be something. Yep, that fixed it. Yeah, because it's polished. Yeah, polished. Wonder what... Just testing stuff. Is it polished? And then it goes... Ah, yep. Deep slate bricks. Deep slate tiles. Yeah. Nah, thanks for that. It's been a while since I've done deep slate builds. So I forget. I don't. I really don't. It's been so long. That's why I'm in the movie and you're not. Oh god, the Minecraft movie? No, thank you. You could keep that one, please. I don't like the Minecraft movie coming out. I know, I don't even know what Deep Slate is. It's been that long. I'm the pig that's in 0.30. God, fuck that pig, bro. That thing was a nightmare. That thing came from hell. The spawn of Satan. Oh. I know I'm not wrong. Hmm. This way? How dare you say things about me that are completely true? You don't want these hands. These hands are ready to eat for everybody. Man, woman, child, babies, animals, pets. You don't even have to pay me to do any of the fighting. I actually like fighting. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do a 10 by 12. Who said that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can always expand it. Oh, wait, no. It has to be an odd number long ways. 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna do a test build real quick. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to build. I don't know what I'm building. Probably just a house. Where did... Oh, that was weird. What shall we do with this? This process is, trust the process, guys. It looks like trash, and it will for a good chunk of it. But, it'll eventually come to me as good crap. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kinda need to know where to stop. That one log's fucking me so much. Usually I do builds like this in creative mode. And then I'll spend like hours like test building stuff. I once made a castle wall really decent with like nether brick, deep slate. No, I actually play in survival usually. It's just this one I wanted to... I knew I was going to be doing a lot of talking about stuff, so I was like, I didn't want to have to fight mobs and having conversations. Let's be honest, you guys have been watching me long enough. Do you honestly think I'd be able to kill a fucking skeleton while we have a conversation? Oh, you playing baby mode? Listen. I'll have you know that one day I'll do a hardcore mode. And then die a lot. Because I'm a terrible fucking player. This is just a little relaxing Minecraft play for the night. Since, you know, Vlad got sick and he couldn't play Borderlands 2 with me. He's asleep right now. I know for a fact he went straight to bed. He was fucking dying. He's been going through a lot, actually, to be honest. His mom's been, got a lot of medical issues and she's been going in and out of the hospital. And I'm starting to, I'm almost positive he's stressing. Is what his problem is he's stressing about shit. Yeah, Doc Success. He's my coworker. He works with me. He plays on stream. Whenever I play Borderlands or Borderlands 2, he's the guy on stream. Him and his girlfriend. Because they always talk on Discord. So whenever I'm streaming Borderlands 2, you'll hear both of them. Because he'll be playing with me and she'll be in the background. Honestly, that's where most of the extra noise are coming from, is her. Yeah, I have like a bunch of other streams. Yeah, go look at my VODs. Are you being sarcastic? I can't tell when you're texting it. Honestly, you could be saying it in my face, and I probably couldn't tell if you're being sarcastic either. But that doesn't count. That's so crazy, doesn't even know who they are. Nah, you're a fucking asshole. Also, Your Honor. Also, I got snowballs. Uh, something, newest thing that happened at work. It happened yesterday. I got called a beefcake by a lady. She pulled her car up, rolled her window down, said, I think what she said was, looking pretty thick there, beefcake, and winked at me and then drove off. So that was new. How do I get out of here? I didn't think about that when I did this. Yeah, so that was interesting. Guess we'll do this. It was really funny too, because I asked Vlad, I was like, bro, is she talking to you or me? And he was like, I'm built like a walrus. She's talking to you, bro. I was like, Jesus. It was hilarious. Go back in your hole where you belong. That came out wrong, probably. You know what? No, fuck it. I'd say something like that. That'd be a phrase I'm gonna mark that phrase. I gotta have to say that during an incident. It'll probably ruin the whole night, but you know, it was just totally... I'd go further. Duality of man. Well, it's funny because... Okay. And then we drag all this down, and I have a basement. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'll figure it out when I get... Yeah, take your time. Use your words. I don't have a lot of those. That's the problem. And they keep getting jumbled up when my brain wants to say a bunch of different things, and I have to auto-filter because Twitch. I don't want to find out that I got in trouble because I said, I like teddies and big dicks. Oh, this was a good idea. I gotta fix that one. Give me a second. There it goes. Oh, is that the one you were talking about? Oh, let me go fix that. Yeah, you can. It's fine. When I set the rules up, I was just mostly throwing whatever the fuck the average Twitch rule setters are. That was... Oh yeah, I also turned off the mods so you guys can actually cuss and stuff. Because I got tired of fucking approving all your stuff. Because we're grown-ass adults here. And if you're not, don't tell your mother or your father. I don't want to hear about it. Because if they come on chat and tell me that your kid get upset because their kid was cussing and I'm cussing and they don't like that, then we're gonna have conversations about why your kid has access to things to let him do that kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna remind the parent that, ma'am, unlike most streamers, I'm fully clothed, and you just want to make sure you want to double check that. Now, how do I get out of here? I also have to replace the floor, but for right now, I'm gonna do this. smoke together. Well, it's funny because it's like me and Vlad will have conversations at work in public, and some of the things I have said should definitely get me in trouble, but no one says shit about it. I knew this was gonna happen. I was gonna go and start doing this, and I was like, run out of concrete, like all the materials I needed, so now I need to go and grab a bunch of more stuff. God, I can't remember the last time I got high. That'd be crazy. I should probably eat one of... I wonder if... You know, no, I have work tomorrow. I'll do it Tuesday. I'll go eat one of Lawrence's gummies. He's not here. I don't think he comes home for 2 more weeks. Nothing like streaming while you're blazing. Just be like, I'm a spaceman. 20 minutes into the stream. The shaking your ass out in the parking lot last night. Yeah, I've never gotten complaints. I've never once had management be like, hey, customers said that they heard you saying all sorts of stuff and you need to not do that. But also, most of my managers are just like, let's not fuck with Aztec because he looks like he murders people for a living. Which my response is not anymore. I stopped doing that years ago. Okay, I'm just gonna shred every goddamn interview. Oh, so that doesn't work the way I think it does. That's fine. That explains a lot. The only type of people in my chat who'll get banned are that and anyone who makes racial slurs to my other chatters. That's honestly really the biggest rules I have. Is I don't like that. And if I get a chatter who wants to sit in my chat and insult my other chatters, then you're gonna get removed. I don't give a fuck if they say anything about me because you're not hurting my feelings anytime soon. I'm really no, I hate them. They're fucking irritating. When I took my hiatus and came back to Twitch, my first stream, I spent 30 minutes banning like 6 of those fuckers. So yeah, no, they can eat shit and die. Every goddamn one of them is annoying. Who told? Oh, look, a cave. I found a cave, guys. I was just collecting stone, but I found a cave instead. Alright, this should be enough. Was that a full stack and a half? Yeah. Alright. I think we're doing good. I'm gonna jump that. I have no building experience in Minecraft whatsoever. So if this comes out ugly, it's y'all's fault. Because y'all should have said something. That's an axe. That's not a pickaxe. That's an axe. Yeah, welcome to part 37 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Just be like, the title is like, Minecraft part 37, finally finishing the house. The irony that you say that is, I do have to go to bed soon because I have work tomorrow. And I kind of don't want to. I also have to eat. Probably should do that. Food is for the weaklings. Sleep is for the weak, too. Maybe I should just not. No, I'm kidding. I will. I don't need to kick up my hallucinations again. I definitely need to sleep. Yeah, finally finishing my foundations. It should be done by the end of the stream. I know that this will be something I play probably anytime that Vlad's not playing, being able to play Borderlands 2 with me, so it's probably going to be most of the week he can play, so it's probably going to be like Monday. I might also jump on Tuesdays now and Wednesdays because I'm off those days at work, so I can actually stream in the mornings. Give me all your rocks. There we go. Now we can see again. Alright, that should be enough. More than enough. Oh, look at that sunrise. Ow. See, I'm the same way. 90% of the time, when I actually play Minecraft, I take over a cave system and that becomes my home. It's something I do so frequently. Vlad just calls me a cave dweller. Because I do it, and anytime we play Minecraft together, he's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Going in the nearest cave." And then he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because I want to live there." And he's like, "Do you not get lost?" I'm like, "No, not really. It just I shape it up a little bit. I explore the depths, and then I eventually just mentally map out the entire place." I don't know how I accomplished that, to be honest. If it's one of those weird ones for me. It's like I don't need to really keep track of where I am in a cave normally. If I'm not like distracted, I can honestly find my way back and forth really easily. Yeah, just caves are wonderful. I could live out my whole life in caves. I'm gonna do cobblestone for right now, but I'll probably change this to deep slate. So I've never really used the candles. A lot of new stuff in. Ooh, it's right. Oh, it's snowing. A lot of stuff in Minecraft I haven't actually touched since the last couple of days. I'm fine. Mostly. I can probably push it. It's not like I have work tomorrow, but it's like 2 p.m. Just sleep the whole day off. Kinda didn't want to. I was trying to do other things tomorrow. Technically today. God, I'm terrible at this. Nope. Did it again. Alright. It is like, oh, really? Oh, God, my hand. Oh, it's cramping. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for me. So you are 3 hours behind me. That's good to know. I now know you're 3 hours behind me. So if you're 3 hours behind me, that means you're somewhere Midwest in the United States of America. Because everyone across the pond is completely 24 hours difference. Nope. I am wrong? Yeah, that sounds like I'd do that massacre. LA? Aha! Oh, I should have fucking know that. I'm a fucking moron. You know why? Because Vlad's girlfriend lives in LA. Oh, not LA. She lives in California. Did you say that like twice? Bruh, who are you talking to? Look at who you're talking to. Now, think about the last 2 hours and 44 minutes. LA is in California? I am correct. Don't you judge me. You should know better at this point. We spent at least half an hour with me going back and forth using all 3 brain cells. Oh, no, I'm not. I don't have 3. You're giving me way too many. I actively don't remember if you actually said that you're from LA in this chat currently. There's a couple. It's weird too because the first couple followers I have on Twitch, the homeless guy. Hello. Yeah, I remember good. Look, the details I do remember are very different. I remember flamingos are pink because they eat shrimp. I know lots of weird facts. I know lots of weird things. If you ask me what I ate 3 hours ago, I don't know. Selective memory, yeah, fucking, it's crazy. Did I not have enough deep slate? I better have enough deep slate. I did this math correctly. Was it shrimp? Yeah. Flamingos eat shrimp. Are you turning pink? I wish. I love the color pink. One, 2, 3, 4. Ow, I hurt myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow, I hurt myself. Ow, I hurt myself. Right? Aztec flamingo. God damn it, you motherfuckers. Got a flamingo song stuck in my head. Now I have to go look it up. Hold on. You're an asshole. Now I have a flamingo song stuck in my head. Now I have to go look up the song. I know I own it. Okay, tough titties. I do have tough titties. Ah, Family Jewels Flamingo. I'm gonna listen to that later. Yeah, you guys start talking about flamingos and it reminded me of the flamingo song. It's weird. You said tough titties, and I don't know why, but I thought of a really rough dwarf. D&D dwarf, not the real life ones. I don't think you're actually allowed to call them that anymore. Yeah. Family Guy. Oh, that also reminds me of Family Guy clips. I knew I needed more spruce wood. But you brought up the semantics. It doesn't matter that I brought up the flamingo facts. Don't point me out about that. Now the song is stuck in my head and I'm playing it over and over again. And if I want to, I could make you all listen to it, but I'm too afraid to touch my second monitor because the last time I did that, Minecraft glitched out my system. And I don't want to have to spend 20 minutes getting it to work again. Blame my bullshit. Absolutely. Everything's y'all's fault. I blame y'all for the stream for crashing the first time I tried to do it. Despite the fact almost none of you joined. Yeah, I don't know why, but my PC does not like Minecraft and then everything else on my monitor, second monitor active. Because I went to go touch something on OBS and it crashed my fucking system. And I'm not sure what the fuck that's caused by. There's something weird about that. It is not, because it cost me $6,000. It is actually and it had the highest end stuff inside of it. It's the fact that it did it is so off because it's never done it before. Granted, I probably should tear it apart and fucking clean the fuck out of the computer. But I can have Chaos do that, which is my roommate. He's one of my roommates. I'm sleepy. No, I gotta keep playing. I like talking to these people. They're really cool. What was I doing again? Oh, right. Collecting wood. Oh, Chad, you have such a big, thick tree. Don't mind if I do. I should probably not do that again. It is. Yeah. Maybe I should end this stream soon. That was a... Yeah, so hey, that was a lot. Yeah, it was? Okay. Don't worry. You want something more? Cool. Check this out. Remember the comment where I said I bought myself a toy for myself? I had an epiphany at work, when I realized that, that toy can do other things. For example, I'd have to clean it really, really well. I can, work on some other skill sets that I haven't ever done, and I'm pretty certain I don't have a gag reflex, but I'm about to go find out. Hello, what is this? Audible? Shut up, you. Gotta work on that throat game. For research purposes. No. I gotta practice first. I don't want to fail. I need more wood. I mean, I always need more wood. I can always use more wood. Wood is my favorite part. Ha! You're all crazy. Middle beam, maybe? Yes. Me finding me using the heated throat massager? Yeah. You know what the best part is? Lube is optional for me. Surprisingly. Now I need to get up here. Do I have to make a stairs? I'll make a staircase. Ladders. There's always something like, yeah, spit's free! Yeah, it's like, everyone's like, hey, if you want to do those kinds of things, make sure you use plenty of lube, and I'm just looking at the thing, I'm like, I could get this inside without any of that. And I was right. And I have been for a while now. Alright, that should do. I didn't need 11, but okay. Or so I've heard. I have never used lube. I mean, that's the weird thing. It's like, always, always spit? Really? Never used spit. I've used soap. I have used lube, but it's optional. For the longest time, I'll be honest, but for the longest time, I didn't have an actual toy. What I had was a wooden hammer, a wooden hammer. That was what I used for the longest time. It's only recently now that I was like, you know what? I should treat myself. And, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well get something that actually looks like a penis. It just isn't. Well, the thing is like you got to make sure the hammer you use has a wooden handle, which is also why I know it's bigger than 9 inches, because I know the difference when it's bottomed out inside of me and when the toy is bottomed out and inside of me is vastly different. And I no offense to the toy, I just wish it had a couple extra difference. Yes. Don't want to develop microfissures. I didn't even know that was a thing until you said something. I should probably be careful about that when I do it to myself. I've never hurt myself. That's the important part. I was always very careful about it with the... I mean... dildos I trust a lot more, but... Can I get this ladder off of me? I'm also very, very clean about it. That's another thing. Is like I'm super, super, super anal clean. Like super clean about it. I'm kind of a clean freak when it comes to that kind of stuff. I have like an entire routine of cleaning before I get into that. How should I do the roof? I put a centerpiece, which I might cut out in the... Oh, I need stairs and stuff. That's right. Should probably do the walls too. Talking about anal pleasure while building a roof? Well, yeah, obviously. What else are we talking about while doing Minecraft stuff? I'm gonna do this. Oh, spruce door was... No, I prefer the dark oak one, I think. Maybe spruce is fine? I don't like this. Sand. I need a window up there. Call me Freaky Lottie. I think your chatters would like me. I'm glad I'm not the only one. So this is normal conversation topics. I'm glad to know that we have the same similar... I mean, since we're on this subject, and I mean, we might as well keep talking about it. So, let me ask you something. What? How do I word this? What is your opinion on this subject? I like butt stuff. Let's be honest. It's. Let's all hop in a Discord call. Where's all the sand? Where's all the sand, God? Continue. Is it normal to have a breeding kink attached to that? Just wonder if it's just me. I need to find a desert. My AirPod died. Give me a second. It's not abnormal. Oh, thank God. Like I said, it's weird because like the whole... Oh, that's a polar bear. That whole part of me has got some weird connotations. It's got a huge feminine side. I like being railed hard and aggressively. Then it comes strangely with a breeding kink for some reason. And I don't understand why. I'm not fighting it. Sand. I want sand. Oh. Oh, there's a hole here. Oh, there's a hole with lava here. Alright, ask again. Alright, I'll take annual pleasure for 500. Oh. Oh, you're back? Are you good now? Yeah. No, I was making a comment about how with that all since we're talking about that subject is how for me it's weird because I have a breeding kink attached to that, all of that for some reason. And I'm wondering if that's abnormal. Aha. Now I can make all this into glass. I'll throw this up in here. I grabbed a lot, actually. I didn't mean to grab that much. Art communities? What's weird is like, I don't know, it's odd because I'm a guy that's attached to everything. And I think it's partly like, like, I think it's partly like I like feeling I like being filled kind of thing, but I also like turn into like I turn very, like I said, I turn really feminine and like really like needy and submissive, and it goes into daddy yes please kind of thing, or in some cases yes mommy, because I can be pegged. Say you a bitch. I'm a slutty bitch, okay? I'm a slutty bitch who likes being filled, okay? And more than anything, I like it rough. Alright, these are windows. Oh god, there's a fourth person in here. Hmm. Oh yeah, all this is windows. So, fourth random lurker, yeah, this is the conversations we're having. You can leave if you want. It's fine. I'll accept your... Let me bring them up on speed. So anal pleasure. Fucking great. It's funny because I don't have Twitch in my forefront, so my OBS says it's super delayed when how many views I have, so I won't know when they leave. Also, probably should have put a mature tag on here. There's probably a lot of kids jumping into this, and I didn't think about that. So, let's hope no moms come and DM me about, why is my son asking me what anal is? I like this. I don't have any more spruce wood, so I have to go grab more. Nah, they're probably coming to me because I won't shut the fuck up about it either. Well, it's weird. Well, let's be honest. I don't get to fucking have this conversation with people because all my roommates are straight, and I'm almost positive they won't like this conversation. And I know this because one of my roommates, I wore a fucking butterfly hairpin that my friend gave me, and I came home from hanging out with her. Yeah, I tend to draw the young crowds. And I came home with she had given me a butterfly hairpin because my hair is pretty long now. I let it grow out and it's like shoulder length. And she was like, you should wear a hair clip instead of putting it in a ponytail because it hurts your hair. And I was like, and she handed me one and I wore it and I came home and then my roommate took like half an hour to notice it. But then he did and he was like, why are you fucking wearing that? And I was like, because it fucking holds my hair up. And he was like, and then he like made a passive aggressive comment about it. I was like, you know what? Are you done? Like, then I wore it at work and I got asked multiple times about my fucking sexual preference. Some of them not so friendly. I had a coworker that I worked with outside. He was like, why are you wearing a hairpin? And he was like, you gay or something? I was like, no, I'm bi, but that's not really that important now, is it? I was like, the number of times I've had to like, I was like, people were like, why are you wearing a hairpin? Are you like, are you like, is there a sexual preference reason? I was like, no, honestly, I was just wearing a hairpin to wear a hairpin. And it had like it was not a nice hairpin and it was easy to hold my hair up. Yo, your own divorce, Daniel, and scare him off like that. Yeah, because it's like, for me, it's like, one, a friend gave me a hairpin, so I'm obviously gonna wear it. And two, it was better than trying to put it in a ponytail with a fucking hair tie because I got tired of doing that for so long. I did that to an older woman once and she screamed. Yeah, that'd be great. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I got some weird looks that day at work. I did not give a fuck. Then I lost the hairpin because I have cats. And one of my cats fucking yeeted my hairpin into the oblivion void. And then I found it like 6 months later. So I had to pet Diego, my orange fluff sex ball. He's a big ass kitty. He's like 5 now. It was all broken and shit. Yeah, it's really fucking weird. No one's actually made comments about the long hair. My ex didn't like it. My ex didn't also like my beard either. Let's be honest though, no, it's Diego. I always call him a sexy bitch. He's a daddy's boy. He fights other cats for my attention, as it always should be. Yep, that works. Alright. It was, when I, split off with my ex, it was the only cat I took with me. Unfortunately. I should have taken the others. At least 1 or 2 more. But I didn't. And they're probably fucked now, so... No, she took the cats. I mean, yeah, technically they are our kids. We had like 7. We had 7 cats at one point. It was her fault. She kept getting more. I think it was her way of coping with things. She had a lot of issues. I need more sand. Yeah, it was bad. The only regret I have is not taking one of the... yeah, it was... Look, it started... You put that bitch on blast. Look, I had so many conversations with her. That's what I fucking said. When we fucking moved in together. She was like, I want more cats. And I was like, bitch, I have 2 already. And she convinced me to get a 3rd. It was... Look, I'll be honest. I folded it like wet paper because I wanted to make her happy. But there were times where we had conversations where I was like, hey, we have too many cats. Especially in an apartment complex whose limit is 2. It was bad. Also, keep in mind, she never helped clean up after them. It was just me. So, whenever I brought up... 4th person is back? Yeah, we've changed the subject. You're good. You can stay here. We're talking about cats now. But no, I tried having conversations about her. Yeah, I had conversations about her. When we got too many, I was like, hey, maybe we should think about like housing a couple of these because, like, some of them are like it's causing, in about 10 minutes. Uh, and she refused to. She was like, I don't want to rehome them, and I was like, we need to like get rid of some of these. I love them to death, and I know you wanted them, but like I'm the only one here taking care of them, and I'm tired of it. And this place is a fucking mess all the time, and it was issues. But when we broke up and I left, I only took Diego because Diego was my first cat, and I got him from a person. The only other cat I should have taken, honestly, was Oliver, who was this big, fat calico cat who had not a single ounce of survival instinct. Because all he ever did was roll over and show his belly, and he was just the biggest, trunkest sweetheart on the planet. And I regret ever not taking him. He was so nice. And also building or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, those are a good feeling. Hitting that kind of, yeah. I'm just remembering my last one. Oh, shit. I should probably replace this with deep slate so it matches. I can probably do that real quick. I actually should probably make the stairs for the basement. Good to know we're back on track. Oh, that's why I did that, because I didn't have the goddamn fucking... Okay, hold on. Yeah, that sounds... Jesus Christ. I'm glad that none of you are fucking mods. But no, it was like last year I was in the parking lot and I found a black kitten that it looks like someone just abandoned in my parking lot. So now I have two cats. It's Diego and the black cat is Nefertiti. The Egyptian goddess, I think. It's Egyptian. It's something Egyptian. It's something about an Egyptian queen or something. I didn't name her. A stranger did. Because I went to go get a cage to go get her. Alright. Really? Really? How do I want to do the roof? Ooh, I know how I want to do the roof. I just figured it out. I had an epiphany moment. I'm gonna need a lot more wood. And maybe some cobblestone. I'll let that smelt for a while. Spruce wood. Do I want to use spruce wood stairs? I don't really have any wood on hand other than spruce, so I'm gonna just use spruce, but I'll probably definitely look for the other biomes and grab more wood. Need more wood after DM me after stream. Bad. Bad. Stop it. I'm gonna start hitting you with a spray bottle. Keep teasing me, I might actually show up. Then you're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah. Yeah. We get into that Discord, suddenly everything's gonna be different. So, Billy, you mean... No. Don't try to hide this. Let's have this conversation. Alright. What I'm thinking of is, roof all the way up, and then on the other side, so it's like, it's like bowed inward. I forget what it's called. Cover your eyes and your ears because it's gonna be graphic. No. Let him watch. It's fine. I like an audience. You're pulling out the cup chair. Oh, yeah. Oh, I definitely probably should stop streaming. I need to go to bed. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's like 3:30. Jesus fucking Christ for me. All right, I'm gonna... All right. I really don't want to, though. It's been so much fun. I love having fucking conversations like this. Just fucking around and playing around with people. All right. Fine, I'll call it here. I need to go to bed. All right, you fuckers. Look, this was great. Who said we playing? All right, then, shoot me your Discord. Oh, there's my neck. All right. Well. All right, then. I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Thank you for dropping the Discord when you set up the live notifications. Yeah, I gotta fix a couple things. But there's a couple things I realize I have to fix, but I'll make sure I get that all stuff done. And I'll probably be playing the same day, same time. Technically tomorrow. You know how midnight works. And I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.